The spirit of Biafra, who led free Africana, get it for me. I chip on one night, get it for me. One let you one day, get it for me. One you do the pay, I got get it for me. Can you check out? I can't get it for me. I chip on one night, get it for me. One let you one day, get it for me. When you do the pay, I got get it for me. Can you check up and I can't try? All the things to do, we can think about it on us. Now we should have ability to reason. They started to create division among us. Hey, take our resources and left us fighting. I'm more your friend than you are. I'm both member than you are. Your friends be coach Chitapa. I'm a hyper for America. I'm more your friends than you are. I'm both member than you are. Your friends be coach Chitapa. I'm a hyper for America. Ready for me. I chip on one night, ready for me. One let you one day, ready for me. When you do the pay, I got ready for me. Can you check out? I can't get your ready for me. I chip on one night, ready for me. One let you one day, ready for me. When you do the pay, I got ready for me. Can you check out? I can't get your Ofonogu, Roger, I don't know but the country to Nagas. Afufuanata, Apamakobi one day. I did a one more Biafra. Oh, that is a Bodo and you could never run on my people, get it for me. I chip on one night, get it for me. One day, one day, get it for me. When you do the pay, I got get it for me. Can you check out? I can't get your get it for me. I chip on one night, get it for me. One day, one day, get it for me. When you do the pay, I got get it for me. Can you check out? I can't get your only ask for freedom of indigenous people. They want to kill. Chukwa kike biko do no no. They want to kill. Osemele nuwo. Get it for me. Ajibo wanagasi. Get it for me. Wanejibe wanea. Get it for me. Onyendu nebe anyanachi. Get it for me. Can you check out? I can't get your ready for me. I chip on one night, see ready for me. One night, one day, ready for me. When you do the bed, I got ready for me. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, fellow Biafran'S, lovers of freedom. Wonderful people, I am here once more today, 7th of January 2026, for us to continue with the evangelism of Biafra. My people, Biafra is our religion and we must evangelize. We must continue to talk about Biafra to the world until Biafra is finally a nation of its own. This is our goal. Ndị be anyị nọ n'ụlọ ekenekwa m unu. Ekene m nwoke ekene nwaanyị, ọ ga-amalụ unu mma. Ekene m ndị na-awọchị vidiyo anụnwa kịta ma ndị ga-awọchị ya leta. Ọ ga-adịlụ nwoke mma, ọ ga-adịlụ nwaanyị mma. Ife anyị na-ekwu bụ ọdịnamma ụmụ Biafra. Maka na Igbo tụrụ inu si na nkem n'ọnya bụ ụzụ afịa. We have to talk about our own. Biafra is our own and that is what we are talking about. I greet those of you who are here to watch and listen and to make your own contribution when necessary and where necessary. Biafrans, we are not the first nation to have our government in exile and we will not be the last. Do you know why? Because freedom is precious. Freedom is our inalienable right, and we have every right to fight to keep our nation intact, to keep our nations together. And what are we supposed to do, Biafrans? We're supposed to keep telling the world about our existence, and we have to do the necessary things that will lead us to our freedom, our liberation. Currently, we have done everything that a nation should put together, and what we need is the finishing touches, and it requires money. Freedom is not given free. Freedom, you have to fight for it. And our current weapon to fight at this moment is funding. To run a nation is very capital intensive. And Biafrans, we are calling on you, those in homeland and those abroad. We are all Biafrans. We are also fighting against all the saboteurs who do not have their brain fixed inside their skull to sit down and think. Your enemies are Fulanis, not your brothers, not your leaders, not anybody that is a Biafran. But if you think that this very boat or this very ship carrying Biafrans will not contain you, then you take your leave. We do not want people coming here to destroy or disrupt what we are doing. So my people, before I go ahead, I have to pray. Chukwu okike abịa ma agbakwuru ezuru ike cheta obesi ike. Onye nwe ụwa, ahanyekwa m ụmụnne m ndị Biafra n'aka gị. Hanye our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, our Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa, our current leader, our APM Mazi Ogenkere, Triple General, our Information Minister, and every genuine Biafra. Chineke na ana m aranye gị n'aka. Ụmụ gị niile na-agba mbọ ka Biafra bịa, biko nna nyere anyị aka. Anyị chọrọ ka ị nyere anyị aka, biko nna bịa dupụta anyị n'onunu anyị furu onwe anyị, maka na ọ dịrị anyị mma n'obi. Bịa nyekwala anyị aka ka a na-atụ ego a ga-eji wee nụọ ya bụ ọgụ, nụluo ya n'isi, ka ọ dịlụ nwoke mma, ka ọ dịlụ nwaanyị mma. Ise ise ise. Biafrans, there is nothing we are going to do without calling the name of God. Because right now, God is fighting our battle and you are seeing it. Using our APM and our lobbyist, Mr. Elias Garcelos of the Jim Moran lobbying firm, God is using them. God is using President of America, Donald J. Trump,
and all his cabinet ministers and the congressmen. Father, Lord, we thank you. Biafran'S, we have to always appreciate God because he said so, that in every situation you find yourself, you should give him thanks. There are some old videos that we have to play, my people, to remind us that Biafra is not a chattel, is not for sale, and can never be sold or bought. That Biafra does not belong to an individual, but for millions of Biafrans. So, my people, we love our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We love our APM for his gallantry. He fought very hard between the time Onyendu was abducted to 2024. He fought very well. So we appreciate all of them. And we are warning those of you who are going to feed them with false narrative of what is going on. Instead of telling him all the achievements that our APM has made, you will go there and be biasing their mind. You should put yourself under check and control because this is not what we are fighting for. We are fighting for freedom. This is not internal fight. We want unity. That is what will get us Biafra. So those of you, especially Ajere, you should go home and sit down and think. What do you really want? We don't want anybody coming here to disrupt what we are doing. If you are tired, you go and rest. This fight is for all of us. So what do you do when your leader is incarcerated? Because Mandela said that a freedom fighter has only 3 places to be. If you are not in exile, and that is why our government is in exile. If you are not in exile, you will be in prison or you will be dead. So assuming that any of these leaders are dead, would you have gone into their grave and exhumed it? To start telling them and feeding them with lies? Biafrans, be warned. We will not tolerate anybody coming here to distract us or to go to where our leaders are kept against their will, to annoy them, feeding them with false narratives. We will not tolerate that. Not this 2026. We are moving on a very high frequency. We do not want anybody to bring us down again. You will have yourself to blame. So let me play this video so that you will hear what went on there, and I will get it on from there.
Order. No order from DSS dungeon. The reason for us not taking order anymore from the DSS dungeon is to...
Same way you listen to that message from the beginning. We are not taking orders from...
Order. No order from DSS dungeon. The reason for us not taking order anymore from the DSS dungeon is to...
Same way you listen to that message from the beginning. We are not taking orders from DSS dungeon, from Nigerian prison. We are not taking order from Finland prison. The reason for that is to protect those our leaders, to protect Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from prison, to protect Mazi Nnamdi from prison. So any order that is coming out from prison now, from Finland and from Nigeria, from these leaders, we are not taking that order because it is for their own good. They can't be in prison and be leading people that are here and be giving orders. Because if we use what they are saying to do anything, it will implicate them and they will not come out again forever. They will be dead and gone inside prison because everything we will use their name to do will implicate them. So we are not taking orders from them in prison.
We've got our leader. We want our leader to be safe. We want to exonerate our leader from anything that Biafrans will be doing for his own best interest. So
anything that we shall be doing going forward in 2025, 2026, 2027, or till Biafra comes, as far as our leaders are in prison, we will not tag their name. We will not put that they are the one giving the order, or they said this, or they directed this. It is for their own good. It is to keep them away, because if we put their names, it will be used against them. So for all of you that are using our leader's name, Simon Ekpa name, Mazinam Dekano name, and then you say he is giving order, he's telling you to come and do this, telling you to come and do this, desist from it. And all of you that are trying to follow that a message that Emma and the rest of them are former are sending to you, you are digging the graves of our leaders that are in prison. Stop it, because you're going to implicate them the more. Somebody cannot be in prison and be the one giving you orders here.
any actions that Biafra people will be taking in Biafran land, you don't attach Mazinam Dekano to it.
Any action that Biafrans will be taking, BRGIO, Biafra Defense Forces, Biafrans in the homeland, or any Biafran taken for Biafran quest, don't attach Mazi Simon Ekpa name to it, or Mazinam Dekano. Don't tag their name to implicate them.
Any action that Biafrans will be taking in Biafran land for the freedom of Biafra, the freedom of Mazinam Dekano, and freedom of all prisoners of conscience, you don't bring Mazinam Dekano to it.
Biafran'S, you have heard all that, and this is what we are going to be working on. We are not here to fight ourselves or to measure height or shoulders. Our PM said it all when he was here, and Biafran'S, we love our PM so much for his resilience and gallantry, for his indomitable way of doing things, the way he reasons, the way he champions the cause of our freedom. We have to emulate him. Mazi Vam 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 in the CRC called Raphael Ajere, take note. I know you listen to our videos as well. Take note. You are a Biafran. And if you are a genuine and true Biafran, you should work with what our PM said in this very video.
Order.
You have to follow the trend if you are a genuine Biafran. Don't be this Biafra that will always shoot yourself on the foot. Before I go ahead, my people, I have to acknowledge those of my powerful Biafrans, those who really want Biafra to come. Teg War, which is Rage and Fury, I appreciate you. You have been here. I thank you so much. Leko, my brother from another mother, you are so and highly appreciated. Ikukuchuku Ndewo. I love you all. We must love ourselves. If you don't love yourself, how can you love another person? So we Biafrans as one, we must love ourselves. Oyibo man does not want you people to settle down. That's why they are always sowing seed of discord. We blacks should say no to that. This disunity is not helping us. Look at it now in Nigeria. Britain is there. France is there. And they are not fighting each other. They are quietly picking all the pieces of our resources to their country to better themselves. This one is not saying, France, what are you doing here? Or the other one saying, Britain, what are you doing here? Nigeria is their playground. All blacks should come together, love themselves, These people have toyed about with our brain for too long. All these problems is because of them. Oh. What does Fulani know? What do they know? Nothing. They are keeping Fulani there for their own best interest. Mazi Ogenkere is not different from Mazi Odumegwu Ojukwu. He is not different from Onyendu. He is not even different from Uwazurike. He is not different from PM. It is the same trend that they keep using. They want to use you to destroy yourself. That is what they call neocolonialism. Ndị be anyị nọ n'ụlọ, ụfọdụ unu pụta unu asị amarọ m ebe m ga-eso, amarọ m ebe m ga-edoneti, amarọ m onye m ga-efolo. Ifele megbukwa unu. Ife a bụ link, very long chain ndị ọcha ji etisa anyị anọdụ na-anụ ọgụ while they are busy stealing your resources wee na-edozi befa. Kedu ka onye raka Rafael Ajere ga-esi wee bata na ya na-azọ Biafra everyday? Ogenkere, tomorrow Ogenkere, ọ ga-ejizikwa Ogenkere wee mebe rap, wee gụba music, wee kwebe egwu. Agadi nwoke dịka Imamada Abụ onwere ozi nke bụ uche, ka ọ bụ okenye grandmother dịka Ngozi ọmarọ dat na ife a bụ aka ọlụ ndị ọcha famasi nọ akpịrị ego. Akpịrị ego ọfanwa kụzilu ndị Fulani fekwekwana ka unu nwee ego, fekwekwana ka unu nwee settlement, maka na unu nwee settlement unu achọpụta ifefa na-eme fe wee kwụsị ime mmanụ unu na gasị unu. Unu nwere gasị nwee mmanụ, yet unu enwere ọkụ, unu enwere ọkụ, unu enwere ụzọ, unu enwere mmiri, unu enwere hospital. Shameless leaders ndị Nigeria fire boy ya fejebe France ma fejebe London. Have you ever seen any president of America going to London for treatment, or any prime minister in UK going for treatment in Germany? It can never be done. Or if I have trend in the ọcha, divide and rule system. Kedu no ka okenye ga-esi wee pụta ị na-akọ onye isi na onye go ga-ego before? Because if is vam kwuru oge ọ pụta bụ na niachi receipt Maazị Ogenkere ji enye ego, ọrọ shame. Shame on you. No nwoke ibe gị ga na-enye gị ego. Shame on you na ịmara na Gumi bụ your problem. Na Gumi bụ oru ndị ọcha. Na enufa na akpa yi slave. Ọfanwa bụ real slave ndị ọcha. A na-use fa wee na-awash brain all of you. Gị na nwanne gị na-achụ nta ịnọkata isi na ụkwụ ya dị ka ụkwụ mgbada. Isi ozuzikwal gị ezu. Ị na-agụ Ogenkere ka egwu as if to say no, Ogenkere bụ this Gumi nọ na Nigeria na-achịgharị ndị terrorist. Ma no, Ogenkere bụzi Saduana of Sokoto. Ma Ogenkere atọnugo bụrụ Shetima ma ọ bụrụ Tinubu. Kama onye dịka Ajere ga-apụta welu kwuo okwu maka ndị Nigeria, ọchịghị Ogenkere ụtụtụ, Ogenkere efifie, Ogenkere ifuru no ala na-achọzi ịpụ the guy. Vam Rafael Ajere, adịm atụkwa gị egwu, nwere ife ị ga-eme. Ana m agwa gị nke bụ eziokwu, kwụsị nzuzu anyị na-ezuzu na ọ dịgo too much. Ọ dịgo too much. Were ile gị gwuo eze gị ọnụ. Etu a ka ịkọgide PM oge ọ nọ si na ọ bụ skama na Biafra ga-elisie, imesikwa je yọọ ya ịyọ. O welu position deputy wee nye gị. Ịpụtakwa mesia ọpụ achụpụ gị. Ife a ka ịfaitigide m na media team. Isi no Gaddafi na Azuka n'ezi m onye m amarọ. Ogobune na fight battle with your sisters and brothers. You will never be at peace. If any nabo, if an aponio colonialism, effect of if any ocha na emunu, Biafran'S, we should rise up. This is our website here. Go to it and make your donation. That is all you need now. Oburi kogonoga akụkọ. Obu ni imaro what you will do to get viewers or to get followers. Go to biafrarepublicgovernment.org and show them that website. Eba neme donation. That alone will fetch you a lot of followers or a lot of viewers. Oburu oge ọbụna ije nyụọ nsị n'ụlọ ụka, ị na-achọ Bible ị ga-eji ficha ike. Aya chọrọ this distraction anymore. Ife niile a na-eme kịta, unu enwere ike ije na-agwụ ya PM. Oh, isi ya oge kere say this, oge kere did that, Sonny say this, Sonny said that. Ifele ọ na-emekwado unu. Shame on you people. Ifele unu emegbugo m. Nee ya kịta ndị Somaliland. Fabidoli inu ọgụ a since 19 something, 20 something years ago. Anyị nwabido since 1967. Wee luo now anyị enwero recognition because of all this your divide and rule system. Because of this your divide and rule, you cannot remain focused. Okay, ndị dị focus na Breji, allow them. You say to Elias, come close, you will not succeed. All of you who cabinet ministers with PM, you all deceived him. Because the day PM unveiled this Elias and Jim Moran to Biafran'S, you were happy, you were jubilating that Nayen go lobbyist, which is the main thing that we need to get Biafra. Imanu fodu n'ime ndị ba ya ghọtara ife need to get Biafra. Fache no the defense men, which nobody forgets them. We don't forget them. We remember them. And our triple general came to our fundraising last month to come and thank us and encourage us. Iwe puta day before yesterday, we made video na trend everywhere. Onye biona akpom, they sent it to me, but I will not play your video on my platform. Oburifa abuna nwoke na achọ something. A man should act like a man. That's why PMG we kwuo na this very video. Na nye nwere ike take any order from onye ndu. Na onye ndu nọ n'ime. Na imano meji egbe tunye n'isi. Like oge onye ndu, that's a typical and classical example. Oge onye ndu si, fast na onye ndu de letter. Ka akwụsị sit at home. PM said no. No civil disobedience. It is our right. Because when you go out to protest, they will buy you. Therefore, the only way to harm their economy in that sense is to stop going to market and businesses every Monday. Let them sit at home. So many countries did it. India did it. South Africa did it. Black Americans did it during the time of Martin Luther King. So, what is it that you are doing in this place? As a media person, that you do not know how to go and read one line from Google. Search for anything you don't understand. You will see it there. And tell your people the truth. We are tired of this nepotism going up and down, flying like butterfly, disrupting what we are doing. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Stop delaying our progress. a na-ekwu na nke ime na nke imele adịrọ mma ịnọdụ n'enu na-eme ọzọ. We will not tolerate that, or you will be taken to court. You will be taken to court. Ajere in anukwu ife na-ekwu, you will be taken to court for blasphemy and for any other reason, any other grounds. You are really, really destroying what we are doing, and we will not accept that. Biafran'S, yesterday our information minister was on, and I have to visit that very video. Some of you were there. I saw you, and that is very good. Whenever you have a message like this, you have to share it so that it goes viral. This is
Season greetings.
This is what we are here to do, Biafran'S. I am here to bury Caesar and not to praise him. That is what Shakespeare said in his book, one of his relevant texts. I have come, Julius Caesar said it when Caesar was killed. He said, is it Brutus or somebody, one of those Shakespearean books? He said, I have come here to bury Caesar and not to praise him. We Biafrans, we know what we are looking for. And if you are not going towards that direction, we will castigate you straight away. You will be crushed. This time around, we want to be recognized. We need to be united, and we must work in unity. Onya Choro, if you no longer want what we are doing, please take your leave. Take your leave. Nyela anyị efe. Just nyela anyị efe. So now, let me get there.
From Biafra Republic Government in Ezra Headquarters in Baltimore, USA. From the Office of the Acting Prime Minister, myself, Honorable Ogechukwu Nkere, fellow citizens of Biafra and countrymen, lovers of freedom, I bring you a warm greeting of love, joy, peace, and happiness. This has served as the main reason for the birth of our Lord Jesus Christ, the Son of God, to humanity. But today, Islamic jihadist terrorists has come with a different mandate to eliminate everyone that doesn't incline to their belief of Sharia and jihad. Be security conscious, because the Islamic jihadist terrorists are everywhere in Nigeria. But in Biafra land, the protection of our babies, children, women, and men are in your hand to secure us Biafrans by doing what is right and funding your freedom. Without you, all our heroes, we would have too many presents of bombing by the Islamic jihadist terrorists in Biafra. Our children would have been kidnapped, like over 300 babies were kidnapped in United States of Nigeria. We must make liberation of Biafra land our top priority. We must weed out all Islamic jihadist terrorists like America is doing today, so that our babies can be safe in their schools in Biafran'S. We cannot run to abandon our ancestral land to the foreign Islamic jihadist terrorists. Biafra must be fully restored with all our hands on deck, and let's make it a collective effort. And to those accountability groups of Iman and Honorable Fulani, Honorable Eze, that worked so hard in the entire 2025 to destroy our finances for the Biafran because of their selfish interest, blocking the website, discouraging and deceiving Biafrans. You have been defeated, and Biafran Republic government in Ezra will continue to win in all front line. But Briggy hereby reminds all of you and a new folks that 2026 will be a bigger year of holding all of you accountable for all damages done to Biafran people. Greetings of the season and happy holiday to all of you. Remember why our Lord Jesus Christ came down to save us. I call him the #1 freedom fighter. He came down here on earth to fight for our freedom, to save us to salvation. So as you celebrate and remember the reason why we call our Lord Jesus Christ the greatest freedom fighter. He came down here on earth to save us, to give us salvation. The same thing with Biafran people, the pioneers of Biafran cause, they emulate the example of our Lord Jesus Christ. We are all freedom fighters. We are fighting to free the Biafran people and to also be part of this global community and to fight terrorism with the leader of the free world, currently United States of America, and other allies that love freedom and countries that love live and let live. Let us all celebrate wisely and also remember the reason why we are celebrating the greatest freedom fighter, our Lord Jesus Christ. We are all freedom fighters. We emulate him. We are fighting for the freedom of Biafran people. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. God bless United States of Biafra. God bless United States of America. God bless the entire humanity, and let peace reign. Let freedom prevail. Thank you. Ndewo.
Biafran'S, that was the speech of our APM on Christmas Day. Our information minister is using it as, or he used it, that was last night, as his opening program. You know, our APM mentioned a couple of things that we need to work with. He said that he brought us peace, joy, and happiness. This is what we need. The answer to that, if you ask me a question, is that we are not getting it. Since 1960, that Nigeria, in fact, since 1914, when we were forcefully amalgamated, Igbos have never had peace. The Igbos of 14 United States of Biafra, we have never had peace. And they renamed us and called us Southeast. They called us Southeast so that once you mention that you come from that area, they will call you an Igbo man and be maltreating you. That took away our peace. That took away our happiness. Until date, are we getting that peace and happiness? No. This is what we are right now searching for. We are searching for peace. We are searching for joy. We are searching for happiness. Because when you have freedom, when you liberate yourself, you will get all those as a package. And do we have it right now? The answer is no. We don't have it. But that is what he wishes for us. And someone will come and be castigating such a man. You don't have to. You have no right to do that. Biafra is not a chattel. We are not for sale. And we can never be sold or be bought by anyone. Biafra is for all of us. If one leader is not there, we appreciate all of them. We have to fight for their freedom, for their release. We have a Gemma and a J. What is too hard in knowing that this is what we want? That we need to work together. United front. That is what is expected from us. And he made mention of the breakaways, the accountability group. What are you asking for? Have you ever seen any country that has two nations running at the same time? That is exactly what Ngozi did. And they felt that, oh, CRC and his group, that as long as Ngozi did it, we might as well do the same. So sit down and ask yourself, which country will recognize CRC, Ngozi, and Breji government? No one. Even if you are the one that anybody called to come and recognize a country like this, would you do that? So where is your brain? What are you thinking of? What do you think you are doing to yourself? Just let that question be your duty to resolve.
Greetings to all Biafran'S, and I bring you warm greetings. Happy New Year to all of you as we embark on another turbulent and brutal year. A year of success, a year of fulfillment, and a year of breakthrough. A year that there will be not too much jokes, a year that you hit the nail on the head. you break the camel's back. A year of no lelele, no ye. A year of miracles.
Yes.
We've made impact in 2025, and in 2026, it's going to be marvelous. I salute all Biafrans. I salute our heroes that have lived before us. You can see them beside me. This is General Philip Effiong. This is General Ojuku. These are the men that understood what survival means, and they stood their ground above all odds to see that they don't cut the heads of their babies, women, and children in front of them while they still breathe. They rather die to the last man standing before you can now cut the heads of their babies, women, and children. That is why Biafra was declared. Biafra was declared because we needed to fight for our survival. Because exactly what is happening today in Nigeria is happening. Today, we have used a different strategy to curtail the menace and to also follow up what would have happened in Nigeria, a repetition of 1960 to 1967 to 1970s. How many of you remember how the war started and what preempted the war? There was jihad, there was Sharia, staring everybody to the face. And then Azikiwe had nothing to do than to run away to the Caribbean and to the United Kingdom to be doing tourism that time. That was when he went for recreation. He went for his picnic time to go and have fun. While he knew that the time bomb was ticking, tick, 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 for Nigeria to explode. Babies, women, and children were slaughtered in the far north, middle belt, Yoruba land. The same thing that is happening today. Before the necessity of the coup had to come. You understand how or what brought about the coup? Why there was need for the coup. And then, after the coup, at the end of the day, they turned the barrel of gun to the Biafran people in the whole eastern region. And the Yoruba people that we went to go and bring from inside prison to come and also stand to fight for their freedom. They came, they stabbed us on the back, and they decided to align with the Fulani terrorists. Today, we are not making that mistake again. The foolish politicians of our own extract, they can dine and wine with the Fulani terrorists. It is their own cup of tea. It is not the cup of tea of the Biafran people. It is their own personal cup of tea because they speak for themselves. They don't speak for the Biafran people. So we salute these our leaders, and we salute our leaders in prison, Mazin Namdekano, Mazin Simon Ekpa, and our heroes that are in the bushes fighting to defend. The reason why we don't have thousands of Biafrans kidnapped and their heads cut off and slaughtered is because of the existence of ESN that was unveiled on December 2020, which metamorphosed into BDF in 2023, who continues to breathe and live to this very day. That's the reason why our lands are safe. That's the reason why our own babies are not slaughtered. That's the only reason why you still have Biafran babies, women, and children safe. So we salute the BDF. We salute the BDF for their existence because without them, we wouldn't have a safe home in Biafra land today. and we appreciate all their sacrifices. We appreciate your own sacrifices as well, that is living, that is contributing immensely to see that the sustenance of the Biafran cause continues. The entire BRGIA, the entire BDF, the entire de facto government in the homeland, and all Biafrans that are putting all their hard earnings to make sure that we continue what we are doing. I salute all of you, and may the God of Biafra give you more, forever and ever, and replenish your pocket. Salute our APM, the man of the moment who is standing in to make sure shame does not come to the Biafran babies, women, and children. We have seen our rich men and women coming from Abuja, coming from Lagos, coming from Kaduna, Kano, and the entire north and the entire east. Some of them come from abroad. They come to Biafra land to come and enjoy the Christmas and the New Year. And Biafra land, they were making video. I've seen several videos. They make video. They say this is a billionaire that came. The East is safe. The East is safe. The East is the safest place. Come down to Igbo land. The East is safe. That when they tell you the East is not safe, that is a lie. That Abuja is not even safe now. That Lagos is not safe, but that the East is safe. You don't know what made the East to be safe. You don't know that it is because of the existence of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that is in prison. Mazi Simon Ekpa that is in prison. Mazi Okechukwu Nkere that is here now. And BDF and Biafra Republic government in exile. And the entire Biafran people who have been putting their hard-earned money to make sure Biafra land is safe. You rich idiots and criminals, you rich fools that only consider your pot belly and what will enrich you. You don't care about what has been happening in Biafra land. If BRGI was not here, if BDF were not there, if Mazi Okechukwu Nkere was not there, if Mazi Simon Ekpa was not there, if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was not there, if Biafrans that are contributing their hard-earned money were not there to make Biafra land a safe place, all of you will not come to see it as a safe place now that you're running to Biafra land to come and have Soko and do New Year and do Christmas, and you have a safe heaven and you're enjoying it.
Yes, Biafran'S, for those of you who are here, I must continue to talk to you. I am not here to showcase my face. I have always wished that I started like a Biafra Disunite, who doesn't even show his face. But the reason why I am here showing my face is that you should know who I am. I am not a robot. It's like when I met our APM in Finland, me and him, we even took picture. We talked. Me and him, we spoke at length. This is me. This is me. It's always good to tell the truth. Always good to work with the truth. That's why our Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said that if you are a genuine Biafra, you must always say the truth, even if it leads to your death. Yes, all these rich Biafrans, let me tell you my mind. I wish that our fighters left their camp for these people to come in. Let me see where they will stay and celebrate that Christmas do that Ibanku, do their New Year. Do you think that America coming to bomb the terrorists, that it has stopped them? 2 days ago, see what they did in Zamfara. See what they did in Northern Kaduna. Just 2 days ago. And yesterday morning, the military set out their fake soldiers and buy 50 of them. If not for Biafra Defense Forces, you people will not be there celebrating. Who is doing it? Our APM. Because Onyendu is not here. Our PM is not here. And you people don't wonder how come ndị be anyị nọ n'ụlọ ka m na-agwa okwu a. Ọ bụ na ọ bụrụ obi ebele mmadụ, a suggest ya musi ka agwagodu ndị a na-echedobe anyị fajegodu 1 week holiday. Kunu malebu unu ga-anọ. All that you are mentioned. Nke bụ Obi Kubana. Oge ọbụla ọ na-showcase wealth ya na internet. O gosilu rice akpa ife niile o golu ndị befa. Yes, it's good to do that. But what of this Biafra? Fani ne nyuo ntị abụ ka gasị na unu ada anụ ife na-afịọ. Ọ dị unu ka na Biafra ma abịa, Biafra ga-abịa, and ifele ga-abụ nke unu. Ifele ga-abụ nke unu maka na unu ada achọ ka unu gee ntị. Solo anyị na-eme ife anyị na-eme. Sọsọ unu nwa bụ ndị enwere uche. Up till yesterday, Ndewo Yoshi, thank you for joining us. My people, remember the normal thing to do. Like, share, and subscribe if you haven't to Betty4 TV. Promote this very page. Maka na onwere onye na-akwụ page ya ụgwọ abụrụ m vam. YouTube ada akwụ ya ụgwọ. Facebook ada akwụ ya ụgwọ. Twitter ada akwụ ya ụgwọ. Ọsọsọ unu nwa ga-promote ya. Like and share so that this message will go viral. Ka oluo ndị ochie niile nọ na Igbo. Ọsọsọ Lagos dị unu mma develop. Unu ebupụta million wee na-develop Lagos, na-develop Abuja for ndị ugwu. You people will forget that when this Kashim Shettima, who is the vice president of the zoo, Ogobo governor na Borno State, no nwere onye Yoruba ọkpọrọ because all farmer bụ ndị ewelu tinye kafana support ndị Fulani. Kedu ugboro na ị ga-agwa unu ife a? Shettima wee kpọda man a na-akpọ Kulesia na ife anyị ga-emenu ndị Igbo, and onye bụ ife a na-emefa today. Na America bịa bọmbụ terrorist na Sokoto. The following day, agba ibu ndị Igbo ọkụ n'Oshodi. So, Fulani mere an anything, kwuru an anything, Yoruba carry ya out. Amam no bụrụ ndị Yoruba niile. It's just like Igbos. Somebody like Hope Uzodinma is an Igbo man. All of them, Okorocha, Fabu ndị Igbo. It's not every Yoruba man that is good or bad. But ndị Yoruba bụ ndị na-support ndị Fulani. Anything emelu, uneje na Lagos na-asụfu ego, na-ego ani, empty land, swamp, millions of naira. Unu go, unasanfilo with millions. Then ibia bido luo unu, ilusi unu, Yoruba kutu. Yesterday, fana kutu unu ndị Igbo. Yesterday. The video, I will look for it. Because after Anami, I copied it. Paste it on my Twitter handle. Then, ana gunu bia tuego, una nyuo nti abu. Nti una nyuchie like this. Una amaro no unu gabia donate. Because agwago munu no nwere ife ọzọ m na ebe a ime. I am only here to talk about Biafra. Aburo majere. abụrọ m Ngozi Ọra bụ Fulani, abụrọkwanụ m ịma mmadụ abụ, abụrọkwanụ m ụmụ nwaanyị anwa enwere uche malụ nọ be nna fa ka a na-eprotect. Ife dis our information minister na-ekwu ebe a o ziri ezi, because a na-eprotect our land. Unu na-agba Christmas, na-agba New Year, na-eme Ofala. Egosi m unu vidio hia ebe ya bụ Obi Cubana na-agba Ofala. Ọ ma na ya ji ego. O gosi unu new Rolls Royce ogolu 2 point something billion. Ọ na-ego Rolls Royce. Rolls Royce a ga-park. Whereas na ọkụ na-agba unu na ọ na-achụ oke, na-edozi ibe ndị Yoruba, na-edozili ndị Hausa befa, because unu nwa bụ that slave fa na-ekwu okwu. Ife a gbasara unu nwa bụ ndị nọ n'ụlọ, maka na unu ji ego. Unu ji ego karịa anyị nwa bụ ndị bi abroad. Ụfọdụ n'ime anyị afrod ego anyị ji eri nri. Because ife information minister na-ekwu ebe a ziri ezi, that na unu nwa na-eme New Year na Christmas, na-celebrate, na-eri nke a, na-eme nke ọzọ, because of these men, security men securing your, protecting your land. Unu amara ebe si enweta ego eji secure the land. Maka na ọ bụ na ọ bụrụ ebele Chineke, anya sikere ndị a na-secure land jeenu holiday 2 weeks ka unu fụ ife ga-eme unu. Kedu ife a na-ekwu okwu? Kedu ife a na-ekwu okwu ife a? Kedu ife a na-ekwu okwu? Every day a ga na-agwa unu na pretend ya ka unu na-ada anụ, because unu chọrọ ịnọ na-develop Lagos State, na-develop Abuja. Ọmụnwe ụlọ nka, enwe m 10 houses. Yet those people unu na-develop their places, a na-akụtu unu na-agbafi unu ọkụ, telling you people openly that they don't love you, they don't like you, they don't want you. Ịnọdụ na-esi ọnwụ. Amara m aga m akpụ ya illiteracy or lack of knowledge or amam ife dị na your brain. Kedu how many times ka agadi nwaanyị ga-ada agụọ ife bụ n'ụkpọnụ? How many times will you strive and fight for love from these people, yet they never love you? My sister, love, you know I love you always. Ndewo. Good morning. Biafran'S, ife our information minister na-ekwu here. Afunụrụ m eziokwu dịka ya. Unu anọdụ na-eri Christmas, na-eri New Year. Anyị anọdụ ebe a na-akpọ unu na-ekwu ife ọzọ, na-eme ife ọzọ.
Who have been putting their hard-earned money to make sure Biafra land is safe. You rich idiots and criminals, you rich fools that only consider your pot belly and what will enrich you. You don't care about what has been happening in Biafra land.
No, they don't care.
If BRGI was not here, if BDF were not there, if Mazi Okechukwu was not there, if Mazi Simon Ekpa was not there, if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was not there, if Biafrans that are contributing their hard-earned money were not there to make Biafra land a safe place, all of you will not come to see it as a safe place now that you're running to Biafra land to come and have Soko and do New Year and do Christmas, and you have a safe heaven and you're enjoying it. But we ask you, have you contributed a dime to support the Biafran cause? Were you not all enjoying yourself and pointing fingers at Mazi Simon Ekpa and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu when they said they are the one causing insecurity in Biafra land and in Nigeria? That time you projected your business first. You projected your personal interest first. You shied away from the responsibilities. Some of you wrote letter and came together to sign that they should imprison Martin Nnamdi Kanu. They should pronounce death sentence. That they should put a price tag on Martin Simon Ekpa's head. They should put a price tag on Martin Nnamdi Kanu's head. They put a price tag on the Biafra Defense Forces head. What have you people not done?
Yes, my people, clear analysis. Clear analysis. I have never seen in any law court, except in the case of minors, that you will put somebody, you will put mask on somebody to come to court. So where is the justice? Court is a place where everybody will come clearly and openly to come and assent to what he knew with evidence, clear evidence. But it's only in Nigeria that they will allow somebody to wear mask and come to the court. Why? Because that person is an Igbo man coming to lay false claim against Onyendu in court. Ọsọsọ unu nwa nwere ọnụ eji ekwu okwu. Sọsọ unu nwa mara ife a na-ekwu nke a na-akpọ ijele, ka a na-akpọ ya udene, ka a na-akpọ nke ọzọ uru agụ. Sọsọ unu nwa nwere ọnụ eji ekwu okwu in support of Fulani. Fulani that is not Arewa, they are not Igbo, they are not Yoruba. They came from Futajalon on ndị unu na dancing to their tune against your own brother. The same thing. Ka somebody kpọchara anya ya si na ya bụ Rafael Ajere ka na-emeti tomorrow. Anyị nọ ebe a na-ekwu ife Fulani na-eme anyị, na-ekwu ka esi egbu Christians. America bịa nyere anyị aka, Israel bịa nyere anyị aka. Onye nke a dị busy, ọ sịgo oge nkere Elias, oge nkere Elias, oge nkere Elias, and you will begin to ask, are these the terrorists? Are these people the terrorists? Or if unu na-eme, ụbụrụ unu nọ unu n'azụ, ma ọ nọ unu n'afọ, instead of on your skull, to think, what do I want? Why am I in this group? Why am I fighting for freedom? Why am I with these people who are fighting for freedom? Maybe I'm in a wrong place. Let me take a shift. Let me take a walk, because I'm not in the right place, and you will be rightly excused. Instead of coming here to disrupt or distract what we are doing, you will not be spared. You will not be spared. All the same ndị Igbo jelu na Finland, ndị si na fa bụ IPOB, na fa bụ DOS, je gba our PM amasị maka maninu unu gbagide that man. All lies. I followed it. Onwero nke bụ eziokwu. Unu si na ya nwa na-egbu ndị mmadụ na Southeast. Forget ya na Asaridokubo nọ de. Ọ bụrụgodo na vam na-ekwu maka Asaridokubo alone. As the man ji ndo o train a na-akpọ special force na-egbu ndị Igbo, ya nwapụtakwu okwuo ya si na ya ji ife ya ji egbu ndị Igbo. Na nna ya gburu ndị Igbo, lee ndị Igbo. Unu niile afunurom all these runaways, not to Ngozi, not to CRC. They mention after these people. Una they mention after Gumi. Oh, unu niile ga-abịa gbaa akaebe gbagide Onyendu. Gbaa akaebe gbagide PM. Kita unu ebidokwa the same thing on your current leader. Let me tell you, Biafran'S, those of you na aṅụ mmanya, ala na-apụ unu, isi na agbaka unu, you will not try it with our APM. That is, anyị ga-eme unu ife o. Anyị ga-eme unu ife o. Ụmụ nwaanyị ga-agbala ọtọ kpelu na aja ekpele. Afọ ọsịsa asagbuo unu. Because ọbụrụ mmanya na-atụ unu. These Fulanis are working together, killing everybody, destroying what we are doing. Unu nwa dị busy na enyelufe aka. Not this time. Ife akada ndị uchume support Ngozi wee kpolu ife niile a na-abịa watch ya wee kpogalụ Ngozi. Otikwa ebe ahụ agbapụta ọgbata ịbịa belu APM akwa ka APM wee ala wụọ ya ka ọ batazie bịa mebie final thing because ndị na-ezigharị ya, ndị ọha na eze na ndị gọvanọ na-ezigharị ya fafugo no succeeded with Ngozi ọgbaghachite. APM just say allow me to think because you said a lot. Osikwa ebe anwa convince kwa agadi nwoke dịka Emma kpokọlụfa niile ndị si na fa bụ graduate ma funuru ụdị ya kpolufa kpopu na-agbagharị ka ndị ala. You people are making mockery of humans. You are making nonsense of who you really are. Unu etezina anyị nsi n'iru. Those of you who are in this struggle to rub feces on our faces, you should just leave us alone. You should leave us alone.
You take the photo of General Gentle and General Butuzo and all the generals that are sacrificing their lives to expunge the terrorists from Biafra land. You put their photos all over the place. And you put a price tag that if you should catch them and bring them for you, you pay them. If you had killed David, if you had killed Joshua, if you had eliminated Elijah, if you had eliminated Samson, who would have made Biafra land safe for all of you to come down today and enjoy?
I don't know.
Because today I see many videos. I see Obi Kubana. I see many of you, you come to Biafra land, you are doing videos and photos, you are showing your mansions, you're dancing along the
Yes.
places, you're telling people to see how much money you're making and how your house is fine and your mansion and how Biafra land is safe. But you don't consider and mind those that made the land safe for you to come to be. And when I criticize some of you, some idiots say, oh, I hate Obi Kubana. It means you are a fool. I don't hate any of our own. I cherish them and I pray for them every day.
Yes, he doesn't hate them. Watch this because some of you will. This is Obi Kubana. Have you seen it? You know why this is. Have you seen it? Why this place is different from space is that here you will see what we are talking about openly, live and direct. He mentioned Obi Kubana. This is Obi Kubana this Christmas. Ojeli Igbo Ofala. When his country is burning, when Biafrans are being killed, look at the crowd. Ojeli Chio Echichi na Biafra land. Now his mansion with that 2 point something billion Rolls Royce obute na November. Ogeji weba Christmas. Whereas we are looking for money. This is our website here. It's not hidden. www.biafrarepublicgovernment.org. You go there and donate. All these things, you see it. Because when we talk, we show so that you will understand what we are talking about. That we are not just talking because we want to insult people. Because of that fear, you people will start feeling insulted. Only when people give you advice, you will say, oh, you are insulting me. No, it's because you lack knowledge. Because advice is not sold in the shop. You can never see any shop where they sell advice. That's why they have legal practitioners who advises people on case-to-case basis, who advises you on whatever you bring to them based on their specialization or specialized areas. This is it, my people. Neya here. My information minister mentioned Obi Kubana. This is him and his friends dancing and jubilating. Can you do this in Benue? Can you do it in Plateau? No, because they have no security. And because those in diaspora have been paying and contributing for our land to be safe, for our land to be protected. Yet, this one, they don't care. They don't make any contribution. If you ask him now, he has house in Abuja, he has house in Lagos, he has one in his hometown. But does he know that his brothers and sisters are being killed on daily basis? That Musa brings military to come and fight our defense forces? No, he does not know. All he wants to tell you is, oh, how can I do my business? Their business is important more than their lives. That is why I say that if I have the opportunity, or if we can tell these defense forces to go on break for 2 weeks, then they will know where they will be and do this Ofala business.
But when I see that you decide to play the card of the enemies to come and eliminate your babies, women, and children, why should I be protecting you instead of protecting the babies, women, and children? Don't you see what every Northerner is doing today? Whether the hardened one that has come out to identify with the terrorists or not, every Northerner that buys the idea of jihad, they are standing solidly behind the Fulani terrorists and the conquest agenda. None of them cares to come and showcase how much riches and glory they have, or how much money they have, or how much mansion. They control Nigeria. They control the economy of Nigeria. The economy of Nigeria is in their pocket. Is it you now that they give small environment to make small money that should be making noise over them?
Oh.
Who decides who becomes the president of Nigeria? Is it you? Who decides whether that your mansion will be erupted from where it is and given the land to Fulani terrorists? Is it you? Who signed the paper for your land allocation? Is it you? It is the Fulani terrorists that are in power, but you don't see them showcase themselves. All the money that they use to sponsor jihad, the Sharia, the terrorists that are doing what they are doing today, they know how they gather the money amongst themselves, and they cannot bring any of their own to come and show you. Even America said they should bring the sponsors of the terrorists. They refused to bring it. But all of you are there. Now, you come to Biafra land, you enjoy, you show yourself, you jubilate, you make noise everywhere. Fine and good. 2026 is a different year. Martin Nnamdi Kanu has been sentenced to death and life imprisonment. And all I can see from all of you is to come to Biafra land. Some of you start dancing. You say, this is the dance of Biafra. Or this is the dance, the best dance of Igbo. That is what people are making that is trending now. Martin Nnamdi Kanu is in prison. None of you is talking about a massive protest to disrupt Nigeria while America is bombing the terrorists. None of you is talking about a strategy of what to do to disrupt Nigeria so that it will go into total chaos, so that you can get Biafra or to bring Mazen Mikano out. Your dancing culture, you dance, you show the beautiful culture of Biafra, yet you're not doing anything to stop the terrorists. And the terrorists are advancing, they are coming to wait away that your culture and that your beauty. And you're all dancing, displaying all the culture. This is when I see all of you doing party, showcasing your chieftaincy title, showcasing mansion.
You people have seen it. I'm saying exactly what he's saying, which I have shown you here. Is correct. He's correct in what he's saying. It's like when your house is burning, you are busy chasing rats. Rats that you will eat. Where will you put your head when after killing that rat to eat? Where will you sleep? If you are this kind of person, go home and hide your face in shame, because you have depicted lack of knowledge. You have depicted no wisdom. It was like when God asked Solomon, "What do you want? I had a very good relationship with your father. I want to bless you. I know that if it is this generation, knowing that God is God, what you will all ask is limousine, private jet, that you want to live in glass house." What did Solomon ask God to give him? Wisdom and knowledge to rule over his father's kingdom. Only that. Onye butuo onwe ya ani, ebunie ya enu. God then said to him, "Because you have not asked me for material things, because you have asked for something unbelievably true and correct, I will add more to it. You will be very rich, you will be very wealthy, and you will be very, very knowledgeable, and that wisdom, you will have it double." And the first challenge that Solomon had, my people, he decided and presided over it fantastically well. Two women, one lay over her child and her child died, and the other one, whose child was awake, could not lay hand over her child anymore, because the other one started fighting for it. And Solomon came with that wisdom and knowledge. Does it mean that somebody like this Obi Kubana does not know that terrorists are ravaging the whole region? Does he not know that people of Benue can no longer go to farm? Does he not know that Gumi is the leader of terrorists? No, he will pretend. Do you people know that this November, that Sharia court took away this Obi Kubana's business? Maybe he's showing off to them that he's not poor. They took it over, his property, and gave it to a Fulani man. In Abuja, he lost his business, multi-million business. And look at him here dancing like a yo-yo. You have money, but you have no brain. That is it. You are dancing upon your ignorance. Biafran'S, go and donate. This is our website at the foot of this very studio. Is www.biafrarepublicgovernment, all in small letter, .org. Every day we will be talking to you people. You pretend you don't hear. Look at what the governors are doing. Go to Tiger Base. That is where they kill our youths. That is where they harvest their organs. That is under Hopeless Uzodinma. He lives in Abuja, ruling his people by proxy. Look at what Peter Mba is doing in Enugu. He lives in Abuja, ruling his people by proxy. Does it mean that Obi Kubana and all these Efulefu is here, that they don't know what is going on in our land. How can you be a businessman and you don't know about current affairs? Something that touches and concerns your country. What is it that they don't know? Big Cubana is a graduate. I can even pardon some of these illiterate traders. But somebody like Obi, he's a graduate. But he doesn't care. I would have just suggested that our those securing our land should go on 2 weeks holidays. Let them see and understand that it is happening. Kafakwete no neme.
The man that suffered for all of you to see Biafra land a safe heaven now is in prison. And you have all shut your mouth away. None of you is even mentioning Mazi Nnamdi Kanu or talking about him.
Yes, I forgot to mention this. Biafras, all these men, every Monday, our people are sitting at home. They don't care to know. Not just to be Cubana. What of the one called Joey Zaza? Do you people know that there is one that is as rich as Obi Cubana or even richer, called Joey Zaza from Anambra? The same thing with Nkana Akpo E-Money. Now, when you be a musician, they are all millionaires. But they don't care. All graduates. They pretend as if they don't know what is going on. For Amano no onye ndu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, not because of them. Onye ndu ezuroshi. Onye ndu edinara nwunye mmadụ. Onye ndu ejero zuo oji mmadụ ma ede mmadụ. Onye ndu egburo mmadụ. Either by motor or by anything, motor accident, nothing. Onwero crime onye ndu committee. But eji onye ndu eji. All these useless men, they will be pretending as if they don't know what is going on. Onye ndu is in Sokoto, in the hands of our enemies. They all pretended. Unu na-agba Christmas. Ndị otu Joe Igbokwe.
You are all so concerned about showing your mansions, your riches, and your glory. Your businesses, how much you have made. You did not do this publicly before and even come down to Biafra land to start doing it. But now that they have imprisoned Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and pronounced him death sentence, it is now all of you are coming to Biafra land to start dancing. Yes. Is that how you're going to dance to wait away the terrorists? Is that how you're going to dance to get Mazi Nnamdi Kanu out? You have all abandoned and forget Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in your mouth. Now, Ojuzo Kalu, Wike, Peter Obi, they have all seen and understood that after they have pronounced Mazi Nnamdi Kanu death sentence and life imprisonment, that they are not going to have a say in Biafra land. They have now pushed Peter Obi to now go and run to enter ADC party. The ADC party that is formed by the northern leaders. Now, because they see that Biafra is already here, and they need to bring Obi again, just like UK brought Obi to come and put in the system to disrupt and confuse all of you. They have gone to bring Obi again, and they are pushing Obi to go and put in the ADC party, to go and carry the presidential candidate. Now, the question is it Obi that formed that party? No. The northern governors formed the party. That party is PDP party that they turned the name now to ADC. Now, they have seen that for them to cage the brains and the minds of Biafrans again, so that they will forget Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, forget Biafra in prison, they have to carry Obi the same way they played obedience card that was given to them by UK. Peter Obi was in PDP before. Few days to election of 2023, UK government called Peter Obi to 10 Downing Street. They told him, you have to go and play the card of Igbo presidency so that it will disrupt all the Biafran people and twist their brain that they will now abandon Biafra and then go for Igbo presidency, which can never come to be.
Yes, Biafran'S. Mary, Telcam, and the UK, my sisters, I love you all and I welcome you. Thank you for joining us. Biafran'S, do you know my pride? Do you know my pride in this Breji is knowing this guy called Sonny? This man is full of wisdom. He is full of knowledge. He is full of activities. Let me be honest to you people. When we came back from Finland last year, and Ngozi started what she did, some people called me from US asking me, who are you following? Are you following Ogenkere or Ngozi? I said, who is Ngozi? They explained her to me, COS. I said, follow her for what? What do you want me to follow her to do? They say that she is the surrogate, that the PM did this and did that. So I told them to leave me alone, and they woke me up 3 a.m. because America time is behind British time. They woke me up because they are still awake, and I told them to follow Ogenkere. I started preaching for them. I told them that Ogenkere is in the right place. Do you know why I was following Ogenkere? I know that the Breji, that man registered it with his name and everything. It belongs to him. Oh. If he wants Breji to stop today, it will stop. He registered it, number one. He was our finance minister when PM was there. He was the man that was appointed to go to the Congress. So I checked, where is Sonny? I called him. I said, Sonny, where are you? He said, I am with Ogenkere. I said, I'm with you people. Period. How can you say that PM can never ask his secretary to be the deputy prime minister? Says who? As what? Or for what? So why I love Sonny so much is that he goes to hit the nail directly on the head. He uses important information to educate Biafrans, to remind Biafrans exactly what was done when they saw that Biafra was moving on. So they did it to distract Biafrans in what they are doing. You know, they distracted us. So many people followed Obi, called obedient or obedient. Now they have seen that Mazio Genkere, and that time PM was waxing very high. Waxing very high. He has set up cabinet. He put up this. He got us everything was put in place. Cabinet ministers, this and that. And finance minister, this, every minister, everything was in place. Our map, everything. Registration of Breji, this and that. Going to Capitol, showcasing our lobbyists. They just brought Obi to disrupt Biafrans. And they succeeded finally in caging our PM. Now they have started again because our APM now is Akwa. Push him and he will push you down. You see where he has laid the back of Nigeria on the ground. Nigeria has been proscribed a country of particular concern under his regime. Now they have been thinking, telling them, oh, you don't know how we did it in 2023. Do it again like this in 2027. Go and form another party. Drag Obi out again. How can Obi be like a yo-yo? Allow himself to be used every time. You will allow yourself to be used. Don't worry, when Biafra is coming, when Biafra come, all of them, they will go to prison. They will go to prison and rest. As the number of days and months and years Onyendu have spent, that is the number of years they will be sentenced. Oh, they think we are joking. So why I love this our APM? He's not a church or church man. He's an action man. And I love our information minister. You all know about, what's his name? This man called Lai Mohammed. He was the information minister. Always lying for Nigeria. Nepotism. All of them in his pocket. But this information minister, he will go to voyage of discovery of pure information. So what Obi is doing now is because they know that Biafra is coming. All for interest in the ọcha ibi na befa o. Ebim na befa fanwa bikwa na bayi. Ifefa ma anyị ịmụ ya, o nwere ifefa ga-eme. Ndị be anyị nọ n'ụlọ, unu esokwa na Obi this time around. Unu ju Obi, ju n'otutie na nlafue niile. Because I karịrị 80 million. Burundi is a country in Africa. Burundi did 13 million. So, amaro mo ụjọ na-atụ unu to own your own nation. To nurture and build your own nation. Obi ka eji wee na-aghọrị unu. Kita Obi arapugo lebo. Ọ gbabago na ya na kwankwaso heticha ndị Igbo wee hetie ndị Igbo to finish. Ọ ya na Buhari zọrọ election. Ndị ugwu wee sị ya chelu ka Buhari ga. Ọ gbalụ wicked karịa Buhari na Shetima. Onye Obi na-eso kita. Onye Fulani. So ụmụ Biafra, unu ejekwana de. Onye je nwetie na unu na-eso Obi ije nga. Biafra is coming. So ya dịkwa na unu ko egwuregwu. Biafra is coming. Information Minister, I love you so much. Go ahead.
That same card is what has been played again now. Now you people have seen. Northern governors have formed a party. They changed the name of PDP to now rebrand it ADC. Obi was in Labour Party. They have all the useless Southeast governors, those slaves who signed paper for the death penalty of Martin Nnamdi Kanu and the imprisonment. All of them, plus Obio, they have all come together now because they understand that they have to play this card. What they have to do is to now carry Obi to go and put in the ADC party, which you know Obi can never win anything. But they are doing it because of Biafra, to destroy Biafra, because all of you are foolish, honestly. Because the same numbers of you that have existed since 1999, since 1970, when Ojukwu was deceived to contest for Nigerian presidency 3 consecutive times. 3 consecutive times means 12 years. 12 years. What figure does Obi have that Ojukwu did not have? What figure does Obi have? What record does Obi have that Ojukwu did not have?
That Obi came from Ojukwu. He came from Ojukwu. He swore to Ojukwu that he will never leave APGA, which was Ojukwu's party. You people have seen how he won, and they used 5 judges to take it away from Obi and give to Tinubu. Tinubu never won the election. The same way ka ọ ga-esikwa win this time fanalia ya nye onye Fulani. Onye sokwa na Obi this time around. Rapụnụ ya oje megherisie n'ugwu Hausa ka ọ gbara aka nata.
They told Ojukwu go and contest that it is going to enact and implement the 3R. Ojukwu went, wasted 12 good years. Contest the first time, they say go back. He waited for another 4 years. They now tell him go back again and contest. Second time, how many years is gone? 8 years is gone. They now say, oh, you have to contest again. Igbo presidents, it is for Biafra, to give Biafra a belonging. He now went again. How many years? 12 good years. 12 good years. And then they disgrace Ojukwu. Ojukwu now understood that they were using him, that they can never give Igbo man or Biafran man that place to go. Now, it is the same card that they use Ojukwu to play that they have been using Peter Obi to play.
Yes.
And they are doing it because of Biafra. The worst has come to worse now that Boko Haram terrorists are recruited back into the Nigerian army. While they pronounce Mazi Nnamdi Kanu death sentence and life imprisonment, who signed the document? Who ordered Nigeria to do it that nothing will happen? Igbo terrorist governors, Igbo terrorist senators, Igbo terrorist leaders. They are the ones that did it.
My people, you see what our information minister is telling you people about now? That is called neo-colonialism. The white man is still ruling you like slaves, using you because that is the best way for them to do it. 3 days ago, 3 weeks, 2 weeks ago, just 2 weeks ago, they made another attempted assassination on Traore, our brother, an African man, because they want to continue ruling people of Burkina Faso, just like they are ruling Nigeria. You people are not ruling yourselves. You are just holding a place for the white man. They don't want you to be free. Not all of them, though, but those in the government, which is a fraction number of the society. Politicians anywhere are liars. They are liars. They will never tell you the truth. I know that if you go to France, some of the French people will be against what Emmanuel Macron is doing. His leg is in all the African countries called Francophone. And his leg is in Nigeria with Tinubu. So, Biafran'S, oyibo achọrọ ka unu dị free. All fanwa na-use brain ndị Fulani. Fulani enwero brain. Watch all those terrorists, youths, they are not in school. They will never encourage them to go to school. No. Because when they go to school, their eyes will open. And they will know that this is what is called neo-colonialism. Using your brother to press the whole country down for their own benefit. Rise up, Biafran'S. Ndị be anyị nọ n'ụlọ, unu ekwekwana jee soro Obi wee na-eji atụrụ ndị Fulani atụrụ fa vote. Welu taxi unu na-edozi these people. Ndị Igbo unu che na unu nwere ego, jeenu n'ugwu Hausa ka unu fụ ndị nwere ego. Ọfanwa na control your oil and your gas. They are the ones controlling it. Fa control, fa mikwo. They will go and dodge inside and be watching you people, killing yourselves, just like what Van Vami is doing. How can you be a Biafran? Is it in Azor Biafra? You're not fighting your brother instead of fighting the enemy. Or yabu neo-colonialism. They colonized you in the 50s, 40s, and 60s. Now, in this 21st century, they are using you to cage your brothers and sisters for their own benefit and interest, and for the interest of their citizens. Do not follow Obi to anywhere. Let him go there alone and disgrace himself the second time. How can an old man like Obi allow himself to be used like a toy?
All the governors you see from the eastern region, all the senators you see from the eastern region, all the ministers you see from anything that is representing Nigeria that is from the whole eastern region, they are the ones behind the pronouncement of death sentence to Mazen Kanu and life imprisonment. Now they are brought to be again.
Yes, Biafrans, let me tell you people something. You know, these people are very strategic. They know that Biafra is going forward because, what's his name? Gumi said that America came to bomb them, and Israel is coming to give Biafra recognition and all that. So they know. Why then did they imprison Mazen Kanu? Because the governors, for their own personal interest, because they all work together. They know that all those states that they rule as governors, that only Onyendu is their leader, including the governors. So the fear of Onyendu is not letting them back down. It is the governors that use Nigeria government to maintain Onyendu's imprisonment. They are the ones paying Omotosho and all these people, all these governors. Wike confessed it, that they paid that 100 million that the MacBan leader said that they will give 100 million to anybody who tracked Onyendu. All the governors donated the money. Wike said it, Governor Wike. He said it, that he contributed. All of them. They are the ones detaining Onyendu, and that is part and major part of neo-colonialism. So don't be deceived. What Obi is doing now is also part of neo-colonialism. They will always bring one of your brothers and use him to delay others. But I thank God for Mazi Ogenkere, who will never give up, who will never listen to anybody, who is going all the way to dip their own Quran in their dry land, not in the high sea. He is pushing them back to where they came from. Mazi Ogenkere, we will always forever pray for you. God will bless you. Everything you are doing for us, we appreciate you. We appreciate you, and God also appreciates you. God will use you rightly. Do not be afraid. God is with you. And we are praying on daily basis that you will succeed and Biafra will come here.
They drag Obi now out of Labour Party, they now push him to now go and become the presidential candidate for the Northern Party that they just formed. Which all of you know that this is a set-up plan to use.
Yes, you people should realize that Fulani is a very patient vulture. Vulture devours, but it will wait for the animal to be killed. Even if it is rotten, it will wait. That is Fulani. They will wait for Obi to do all the rigmarole from this 2026 to 2027. After the election, maybe 2028, they will come and tell you who they are. But we are not waiting for them. We have a leader. We still have a leader. We have so many powerful leaders in Biafra. But we are not praying that Mazi Ogenkere should go down so that another Biafran will come. Our prayer is that he will continue to stand up to the truth, and we will follow him and get Biafra. They know what they are doing. So ndị Biafra nọ n'ụlọ, unu esokwa n'obi. Ife a bụ pati ndị Fulani. Pati ndị Fulani. Fulani bụ patient vulture, patient bird. Fa ga-enwe ndidi pretend ya until they will strike. Do you people think that Tinubu is the one ruling Nigeria? The man ruling Nigeria is the Sokoto Caliphate. Tinubu is just a figurehead. Sokoto Caliphate, Gumi and Shetima, they are the ones ruling Nigeria.
Use it to brainwash you, because all of you will now sway into this narrative that, oh, a Biafran man is going to rule Nigeria. Well, they have just pronounced a Biafran man death sentence and life imprisonment. Because of what? Because of Biafra. It's high time you start opening your eyes and start understanding the people that pronounce or sign the document for the imprisonment of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Start understanding it now before it becomes too late. Yeah. Because they say, now one time, person they die. But if some of you want to die 2 times, oh, so be it. Because your own foolishness, nobody will be able to save your own foolishness.
Biafran'S, while our information minister is adjusting his program, take this time to share this message. Subscribe if you haven't to Betty4 TV and Betty.
Okay, sorry to everyone. I'm trying to put on TikTok so that those that are listening or those that want to join us on TikTok can also know that we are here. Okay. I think we are coming out on TikTok now. And people can hear us on TikTok. All right. So, understand it very well that every card that is played now is about disrupting Biafra. Obi brought back again to the system is to disrupt Biafra. Obi brought back again to the system is the same card, the same playbook that was played during 2023 elections. So wake up to the reality. Except you are one of those that are digging the graves of your leaders that are in prison. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in prison and was pronounced death sentence, life imprisonment, because of you and I. If you did not all give him the assurance and the go-ahead for Biafra, he wouldn't have wasted his life and his time and energy and resources for this. So understanding this will help you very well. Now, I was talking about what happened that brought about the coup in 1966. I said it is the same genocide. That same genocide is what we've seen today that happened. The massacre of babies, women, and children,
from the far north, middle belt, and the Yoruba land is what happened that brought about the genocide that you see today, that brought about the genocide in 60s, which the coup of January 15, 1966 had to happen. So it is a repetition, the same playbook and template of 66 that is about to happen. But Biafran people have outsmarted Nigeria this time, because that last time we paid the highest price at the end of the day. But in this time, we have done something different. That thing that we've done different is that Martin Amnicano anticipated what was coming and spread the message in time. And those that listen, listen. And those that refuse to have listened, they turned deaf ears to it. And they paid the ultimate price of being useless and stubborn. But as we speak to you now, what Martin Amnicano did, or what God used him to do, has been able to curtail so much death of the Biafran people. Today, Biafran people are not thinking of how they will be slaughtered over millions. Today, Biafran people are not thinking of how they will be slaughtered over thousands. Because God already opened the eyes of Martin Amnicano to educate us ahead. That genocide that later happened in 67 to 70s, in this very year, in this very time, in our own dispensation, we have overturned that narrative. Do you know how we have overturned that narrative? The genocide of 67 to 70s, the genocide that happened in 60s to 66, which came or brought about the coup, is that same genocide happening today. And the resultant effect that should have fallen on the Biafran people the way it fell in 66 to 70s, the way it fell in 65, the way it fell in 64. That thing that should have happened the way it happened that time, in this our own time, we have quelled it in a different manner. That is where the power of lobbying, the power of political, diplomatic, and international engagement is very important. Some of you don't know the importance of BRGIE and the work they are doing in Washington, D.C. If BRGIE did not engage the U.S. lawmakers, educated them, and then keep them updated of what they should know about one Nigerian terrorist existence, this genocide would have escalated in a very high scale, and the target would have been the Biafran people. Our engagement with the U.S. lawmakers, the education of the U.S. lawmakers, have brought a miracle. A miracle that those same terrorists that played this same card in 1960 to 66 and continued to 67 to 70s, and they now started it in 1999 again, played from 2001 down to 2025. We have used a different strategy. We have used a different strategy to overturn the time, to overturn the event the way it should have happened to the Biafran people. How have we done it? The political, diplomatic, and international lobbying and engagement in Washington, D.C. have done the difference. It is through this lobbying and education of the U.S. government that they have now understood that there is a stem in Nigeria that has been growing from 1804. That stem has been growing from 1804, and that is what gave birth to the jihad. That's what gave birth to the Sharia. And that same stem has also started emanating in America and destroying the American people. That same stem was about to consume Americans. 9/11 was carried out by that same stem of jihad. And even in 2025, they also carried it out to slaughter the National Guards in Washington, D.C. So they told the American government that they are ready to slaughter them inside America. That education has brought America to the understanding that there is a common threat that is about to repeat itself like it happened before. And then they had to bring their tomahawk or tomahawk to come and bomb the terrorists in Nigeria. The work has been made easier. The damages that should have happened have been curtailed. The terrorist resistance have been reduced. And many of you can now dance on the video, dance on your going and coming in when you travel to Biafra land, and you can now say, oh, Biafra land is safe. The East is safe. Abuja is not safe. Northern Nigeria is not safe. But we did something to curtail the menace. We educated the US government to understand that they need to come and drop a bomb on these terrorists in Nigeria. If not, a repetition of 1967 to 70s would have happened. A repetition of 1960 to 1966 would have happened. Do you now see that the template was out? The card was playing well. There was a coup that was supposed to be carried out in Nigeria a few months ago. The same way the coup was carried out in 1966. Listen very well. The genocide started and was happening from 1940 something, 1950 something, down to 1966, which made the January 15 coup to be carried out to stop or to curtail the genocide and the jihad and the leaders that do not care, who only focus on the money extracted. That coup had to come. Now, in 2025, having seen that the same template of the jihad and the Sharia, killing people in northern Nigeria, the Yoruba land and the Middle Belt, where many now are living in IDP camps, while the terrorists take over their lands and the government do nothing about it. A coup was to happen. The officers that carried out the coup, because Nigerian government have already reintegrated Boko Haram terrorists into their military formations, that coup could not succeed. I want you to understand what is happening. So since that coup could not succeed, there had to be a different strategy to eliminate these terrorists, because if not so, all of you in Nigeria will not be living now. Because it will take the terrorists the same way they have been dropping the bombs and killing even the Nigerian military personnel and killing even the indigenous persons in communities and kidnapping. It will only take them the bomb and explosive to come and drop one in your community, drop one in one church, drop one in one village, drop one in one school, and then the thing will detonate and kill all of you. You will do nothing. After all, what have you done about it since 2001? Since 2001, what have you done about it? Nothing. So to have curtailed the collateral damage and everybody that would have been in this mess, we had to use one big stone to kill thousands of birds.
Yes, Biafran'S, Ndewonu. Diego Lopez, Happy New Year to you. Ndewo, thank you so much. Monday, Ndewo, and Obi, Dalu. Dalu so much. Dalu no. Thank you for joining us. All must hail Biafra. My people, I was looking at one verse here. Is Romans chapter 10, verse 17. It says, faith comes from hearing, and hearing through the word of Christ. We are Christians. When you listen very well, this is what English people call history. When you listen very well, you will understand what is being said. Even sometimes, when I hear something, I like to hear it over and over again. I like to hear it over and over again, and it will stick. It will stick to my brain. You know, it will stick. Do you know why I'm saying this? When you are here listening, you are doing yourself a whole lot of favor, even if you don't like us as Biafrans. But it will be teaching you things. You see, from what Fulanis are doing, you will also know that they are being used and manipulated. They are being used. They are in agreement. And that agreement is like a contract that will never end. And what is the central issue in this agreement? What is the focal, the business, the trade that is at the middle of this partnership? Your oil and your gas. If you want to sabotage your brother, don't you value your life? Don't you think that God gave you this gas and oil for the betterment of your own livelihood and your society and your community? Why would you help your brother or an enemy to kill your brother who is fighting for your freedom to be able to harness that oil and gas for the benefit of your people and by extension your grandchildren and your great-grandchildren? Do you think that the people who came to colonize you are these ones you are seeing now? No, my people. In the 40s, they've all died. But they did it for the benefit of their children who are benefiting from it today. So this verse is talking to us. Faith comes through hearing, and for hearing the word of God. So as our information minister, always take his time to look for important information and expound on it. Use it to teach you what you should know. This neo-colonialism is a very deadly something. It's even worse than slave trade because it goes deep. It digs deep to the extent that your brother will open his eyes clear and sabotage you, sell you out, and take the money and put in the pocket. Because number one, they will use hunger. That's what they used in 1967 to 1970. Hunger. And who did they use? Babawo. When we came back, they gave us 20 pounds. This same thing is still going on. Why is it that at this stage we cannot learn? My people, let us learn. Let us stop running charcoal on our faces, making your enemies to laugh at you that you are a foolish man. Even when you are standing in front of a mirror, seeing yourself that you are dirty, you still will not want to wash it off. You will prefer to carry it like that because it is your slave master that rubbed it on your face. Therefore, you have no right to wash it off. We have to wash it off. The same thing is trending. Why did they detain Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Because he's an Igbo man. No longer because of Biafra, because they know that Biafra is still going on. Because Gumi just said this week that they are doing all this because of Biafras. You understand? So they know that even though they imprison Onyendu, that we love Onyendu, therefore that thing we love, everything we love, they want to take it away from us. And what do you do? What do you do to show that you are not foolish? That you deserve good life? They will use it and build their country, make their citizens happy, and they will keep telling you that they are more intelligent than you. Because I read everything. They will tell you, oh, if you want to fight us, that we will determine how your country is run. And this is correct. Fulanis think that they are smart. They are fools in the hands of their slave masters. They are fools. Why are they killing their own brothers? They are killing people in Zafara, killing in Kaduna, killing in Sokoto, killing in Jigawa, killing in Benue, killing in Plateau, killing in Biafra land, killing in Yoruba land. Because they want you people to be reduced in number. That is what this man called something Hill, the owner of Google, Bill Gates, that is what he wants. They say that you people are useless. And you are killing yourselves. You can imagine a vice president bringing terrorists and other Africans to kill their brothers. What is the reason? What religion? Who gave you that religion? What politics? Who gave you the politics? Those who want to destroy you. This is the trend of what this our information minister is telling us. Because they know that Onyendu is in prison. They say it's because he's talking about Biafra. Has Biafra stopped? So why are you imprisoning him? You went to Finland, convinced Finnish people, and they held our PM. Only that they can't go to America to touch our APM. Because America is the only country now that does not conform to their evil. So Biafrans, whenever they go to Sokoto to bomb them, they will go to Oshodi and burn our businesses. Now you know why. Now you know why. So it's good for you to know why you are being killed and why you are fighting for your survival and for your freedom, not to sabotage your brother. No matter what your brother do to you, look at French and UK is now in Nigeria, harnessing everything that they have. Tinubu is giving them tax of our brothers and sisters who are in business to control. They will be paid. Are they fighting? Is French and the UK fighting in Nigeria? No. This is what our information minister is telling you. So, Biafrans, this is our website here, www.biafrarepublicgovernment.org. All in small letter. And government is spelled in full, not GOV. Go there and donate. Look at it at the foot of this studio. We are not begging anybody. You have to liberate yourself. Tell this Oyibo that they are not God. We can't worship them. Our forefathers did worship them. And now that we have come out to see what they are like, live with them, know the way they think and the way they reason, Biafrans, rise up. Rise up.
That is the Tomahawk bomb missile from America. The US government had to come in to help you eliminate some of the terrorists. If not so, all of you will not be seeing the Nigeria that you're seeing now. So you owe America a very big thank you. You owe BRGIE a very big thank you.
Yes.
For their work and education on the American government that has been able to open their eyes and create the awareness for them to see the need and understand the reality of the existence of these terrorists and what they came for and why they need to be eliminated so that all of you can be alive. Are you getting the point? So if we did not use this different strategy, you would have been running out of your lands today, because already your governors and ministers and senators, they have joined the Fulanis to disarm all of you with any weapon that you have in your disposition in your communities or in your houses. And so you wouldn't have had anything to use to defend yourself, while the terrorists surround you and then take over your communities. Are you getting the point? So in this our own time, we have used diplomatic means, political and international, to drag the attention of the US government into the genocide in Nigeria, which has helped to bomb many of them and reduce their numbers and put them in disarray. That is why they cannot carry out the coordinated attack the way they used to. And American government are still monitoring them now. They are just watching and waiting to see where they are well concentrated so that they will drop another bomb on them. Because if you don't eliminate the terrorists will eliminate you.
Exactly.
This is what we have done differently in our own time compared to what happened in 1960 to 1970s. There was no voice in Washington, D.C. There was no lobbies of BRGIA. There was no APM of BRGIA. There was no Nkere. There was no Biafrans who could form the legation between the Biafran government or the people of the Whole Eastern region to the US government in the Congress, to have brought the issue to the attention for them to understand the dangers and what they should do in order to bring an end to this genocide. But you see, in this our own time, we have created that legation. We have established it and we have made it happen. That is why all of you can enjoy going to Biafra land now, and you say there is no insecurity in Biafra land, that Biafra land is safe. You are rejoicing and you are happy. You say Biafra land is okay, Biafra land is safe. People made it happen. While you were busy with your business, with your restaurant, with your shoe business, with whatever business that you're pushing or doing for your own good in Nigeria, you did not care about the existence of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You did not care about the existence of Mazi Simon Ekpa. You did not care about the existence of Mazi Nkere. You did not care about the existence of the Biafra Defense Forces. You did not care about the existence of Biafrans that are contributing their money on a daily basis to fund the lobby and the legal team and the technical advisors that are advising the BRGI in Washington, D.C. You did not do anything. You were just busy focused on your own personal life. But now, what we've done has become a blessing to everybody. And that is what freedom fighting is all about. But 2026, you have to come and join your hands to fund your own freedom, because nobody will do it all for you this time. If you don't come and join your hands and do it, there will be repercussion. Yes, because Peter cannot be working for John alone to enjoy, while Peter is ripping himself off of every privilege and everything he's got to invest so much so that everybody will be fine. John and James will be there enjoying their own money and their own lives, while Peter is sacrificing everything he's got for you all to be okay. This is what BRGI has been doing. This is what the APM has been doing. This is what Mazi Monogba has been doing. This is what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been doing. This is what BDF has been doing. This is what all Biafrans that have been contributing their hard-earned money have been doing, while all of you continue to enjoy yourselves. 2026 is the year that you all come and support if you want Biafra. Forget about what they are doing and showing you, Peter Obi. If you are a fool, you will continue to be fool the first, the second, the third, and even the last time. So, if you are a fool, continue to be foolish. But I tell you that if you abandon Mazi Nnamdi Kanu again, after you have been made known that Obi was used by United Kingdom for the Nigerian designed, British designed country, British designed Nigerian company for their own benefit. British government used Obi in 2023 to blindfold all of you so that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu can die in prison, so that Biafra can be destroyed. And then in 2025, 2026, 2027, they have used all the Igbo politicians to sign documents to imprison Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and to sign this sentence for him, so that all of you will be afraid, and then you will now say bye-bye to Biafra. You can enjoy Nigeria. You see, the kind of punishment that will befall all of you. Even Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be pleading God for forgiveness for all of you, and that forgiveness will not come. I'm telling you. Because that man has sacrificed all in all. That man has lost his family, both the immediate family, the siblings, the parent, and everything is God. Just because of what? All of you that claims to originate from the old Eastern region, who claims that you are Biafrans. But your mental psyche is so dull that even Fulani can think smart more than all of you. Fulani thinks smart more than all of you. How? Fulani don't come to the social media to showcase how much they have, how much riches they have, but they plan of how to take all of you over and how to conquer Nigeria. They have been planning it for years, and they are implementing it gradually.
Yes, I have an example of what he said here. Look at this. Look at it. Do you know who this man is? Decorating the converted terrorist into army. Have you people seen him? Who is that? That is Gumi, decorating his brothers that he brought to kill innocent civilians in Nigeria. He converted them into military, and he is here decorating them with epaulets of ranks, with their ranks, putting it on their shoulder. Fulanis, they work together. They work together. You people don't remember Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because he's not Gumi. He's not Shetima. He's not Malami or Pantami or Garuba. You people don't remember him. Look at Gumi. Is he a military man? He used to be. He was a military man. His father also was a military man. But he's now the cleric that goes to contract all the terrorist Fulani in other African countries. And now he is using your oil money, your gas money, to train his brothers, terrorists, into army. They work together. That's what our information minister is saying. Look at it. Look at it. They are passing out. They are passing out. And Gumi is here, decorating them. You all saw it. Let me play it a little bit. The Fulanis are very strategic. They know what they want. They fight together. They work together. They don't badmouth any of their leaders. They don't even talk at all. But Van 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 will be there insulting your Elias, your own lobbyist that wants your country to be recognized, that is taking your APM to the government that will help us. You are busy, cho 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 cho, like a bird singing song. But look at Gumi. He's working with Shetima to make sure that their government stands. He took the terrorists and put them in the army, and he's decorating them by himself. You will not hear anything. The only thing Gumi talks is when he will tell you, oh, they are fighting to keep Biafra. Oh, the Biafra can't stand. Oh, you can't push Fulanis away from Nigeria. That is all. He's not castigating Buhari or Shetima or even Caliphate of Sokoto. No. It is only you people who know how to talk. And you think you are sensible. You are not. You are foolish and stupid.
They restructure Nigerian constitution and they put Sharia law and jihad inside. And all of you are the ones that carry the constitution for them to go and put it on the table, while they decide what they write inside and approve and put inside. And you sit down there in the red and green chambers and shouting, one Nigeria, Nigeria unity, Nigeria one. But the Fulani terrorists are deciding your fate. Who gets sense? Fulani terrorists get sense past you, but you say they are smelling. But those people you say are smelling are using their own sense. But you that claim to go to school, you are the most foolish human being on earth. That is why your leader has been kidnapped and captured, you waited and allowed them to do whatever they have to do on him for over 5 years. And you still go and sign paper for him to be hanged to death and for him to be imprisoned to life imprisonment. While the same Fulani terrorist governors and northerners are seated on the table to protect their own terrorists that are working for the Islamization of Nigeria. Are you not a big fool? Continue to be foolish. But I tell you, the causes that will follow you if you allow anything to happen to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu while you continue to shout one Nigeria and you continue to go for Obi presidency again in 2027. Hey, the kind of thunder, the kind of disgrace, the kind of curses that will follow you, your generations to generations to generations to generations. Even Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will pray to God and beg God to forgive you. God would not remove that curse on you.
He said,
So wake up before it becomes too late. Now, for those that their work and their mandate in the entire 2025 was to attack Okenkere, was to attack BRGIE, was to attack everything that BRGIE does, I want to ask you, are you not ashamed? Are you not ashamed of yourself? Are you not ashamed of yourself? That from January, no, from December, no, from November of 2024 to December of 2025, the only work that you were doing has been about Sonny, has been about Okenkere, has been about BRGIE. Your problems are Sonny, your problems are Okenkere. 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 Your problems are BRGIE. Your problems are not how you can raise fund and channel the fund to BDF. Your problems are not how you can raise fund and channel the fund to even take care of some important bills for BRGI. Your problems are not what you can bring to the table or which people have you connected to put to the recognition of Biafra or what you can do in the homeland to move Biafra forward. I want all of you to go and check your report card for 2025, starting from November 2024 to December 2025. Your only work has been how every day you open your program, you open your channel. You talk about Sonny, you talk about Okenkere, you talk about BRJ. You have no other thing to do throughout 2025. And now you have entered 2026. You cannot give a report card of, let's say, this is what I achieved in 2025. This is where I went for Biafra recognition or Biafra awareness or diplomatic or political or discussion on Biafra. You cannot give any account of any report in 2025. You cannot tell Biafrans. In 2025, we took the case of Mazi Simon Ekpa to the U.S. Congress. We made the U.S. lawmakers, we educated them because his case originated from Biafra. You cannot give any report or any evidence that in 2025 you had meetings with the U.S. lawmakers and it was centered on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu or Mazi Simon Ekpa or the Biafra recognition or Biafra referendum or Biafra defense or the homeland or the slaughter or the Christian genocide or Christian persecution or any religious persecution. You cannot give any report that this is what you did for Biafra in 2025. The only thing you have as a report is that every day your only broadcast is Sonny. Your only broadcast is Okenkere. Your only broadcast is BRGIE. Your only broadcast is Sonny is working to destroy Biafra. Sonny is working to destroy this. Okenkere is working to destroy this. Between the person that actually goes to Washington, D.C.
Later, I'll call you.
to discuss Biafra and you, who is doing nothing, only to sit down on the media, you open your platform from the toilet, you showcase all manners of nonsense, you talk from morning till night. Between you and the other person, who is actually doing something?
That is the question.
Who is actually doing something? I want to ask. Throughout 2025, this is what you can get from Ajari. Let me see if the camera from this side can flip so that those that are watching can see from TikTok. Okay, TikTok people, you can see the screen. All right. This is the only thing that you can get from people like this throughout 2025. Throughout 2025, this is all they did. Nothing else to show. Is this how you people fought your own Biafra in 2025? What is your report card of 2025? What is your report card of 2025? What is your report card of 2025? Because all you did in 2025 was you fight Elias, you fight Attorney Dabiri, you fight Sonny, you fight Okenkere. But Okenkere is giving you results. But you, what do? You only instigate fight and then you start fight. You use your media platforms from morning till night. It is only Okenkere. It is only Sonny. It is only Elias. That is your problem. From morning till night. Nothing better.
And these are people who profess to be fighting for Biafra freedom. I have just shown you people, Gumi. He is not in the government. He is only a church leader. But he is at the center of fighting for Fulanis to dominate the whole country, supporting his brothers. He was there during Buhari. Now Shetima is there. He is there working with him. You can never see that he's making comments on the media about what Buhari did that was wrong, or how Buhari ruled that was wrong, that brought about the failure. They said it that insecurity in Nigeria is not a failure. It is a multi-million-dollar business. And they're all doing it together. Stealing your money, your oil money. And you are here fighting your brother. Oh, he didn't do it wrong. He didn't do it right. He did it wrong. He didn't do it this. What are we going to do with all this? How will all this accountability that you are asking for now get you Biafra? Tell me. But Fulanis, you call them names, you call them dirty, you call them smelly, you call them this and that, but they are the ones ruling you. They have Oyibo supporting them, and they are making good use of that. Now that you have an Oyibo that is supporting you, what are you doing to ensure that that support Oyibo is giving you, that you utilize it well? No. Oh, gossip. Onye ga-akọnụ, ime m kọọ gị, ime m gwa gị, ime m sị gị. Where are your brain and your thinking faculty? Look at Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Look at PM. Are you brighter than them? Do you know more than them? Is it not the same test that was Rike failed that Onyendu is into now? Onyendu refused. If you know the amount of money they have promised Onyendu, that kind of money has never been promised to any freedom fighter in this world. Onyendu refused. Even the last one, Wike said that the last one, he took Tinubu to go and meet Onyendu in the prison. Everything they promised him, Onyendu said nothing but Biafra. And this is what my sister Obi said here. All must hail Biafra. All. Not to have. All must hail Biafra. So whether you like it or not, this distraction or lack of knowledge that you display all the time will not be tolerated. We will not tolerate it. Onyendu is in prison now. PM is in prison. Onyendu, they said life prison. And they took him all the way to Sokoto. Against the UN rule of law, international law. Even if you search in the national law of the zoo, you will see that the rule is that you have to, it is called Mandela rule. that you have to take somebody to prison close to his community, or judge him in the court close in his community. So Onyendu should have been tried in high court in Abia State, but no, or put in a prison in the southeast. No, southeast of Biafra land. I prefer to call it Biafra land because south is not our language. We are not southeast. We are Biafrans. But onye Biafra ga-abịa ọ na-achụ nwanne ya, ọ na-akọ nwanne ya. Knowing that as God created us, we are human beings. Nobody is ever perfect. That's why people will go behind the closed doors as brothers and sisters and settle their cases whenever it arises. Even in your own home, within your wife and children, your father and your mother, your brothers and sisters, you can never find 100% peace. But you don't come to social media to settle it. I showed you here Gumi walking with Shetima, addressing, putting epaulet on the shoulder of an officer converted from terrorism to military. But no, in our own case, we will be talking and talking and talking, talking yourself to grave. It's a shame.
From morning to night, from January to December, even today, you people should go and look at him today. He opened platform today. What was the topic today? Topic of his broadcast today is Sonny, is Okenkere, is Elias. You have entered 2026 and you cannot turn a new leaf. You did not offer anything to Biafra in 2025. In 2026, you started the same thing and you have nothing to offer. So the people that are listening to all of you, are they so dumb? Are they so dumb? Can they ask you people, are you not ashamed that throughout 2025, Sonny and Nkere and Elias, BRGIE has been your only topic? And then you have not shown us anything that you have brought to the table throughout 2025. But the Elias, the Nkere, the BRGIE, the Attorney Dabiri, the Sonny that you talk about, they are the reason behind America waking up to see what is happening in Nigeria and coming to the aid of Christians.
That's correct.
They are the reason why Nigeria is collecting sanctions today, because these are the demands that were made to the American government. Because of Nigeria kidnapping Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, collaborating with Finland to do what? To imprison Mazi Simon Ekpa. Our demands were numerous, and American government are attending to all of them. Please, can somebody ask this generational illiterate, what was your own scorecard in 2025? Because this is somebody that said that the American government that we are meeting, that the US lawmakers that we are meeting, that the US lawmaker is going to use us to destroy Biafra. That US lawmakers are going to use Elias to destroy Biafra. That US lawmakers are going to use BRGIE to destroy Biafra. Those that are listening to this course person here, please go and this is the same person that told all of you that Simon Ekpa is a criminal. This is the same person that told all of you that Simon Ekpa is a fraudster. This is the same person that told all of you that Thunder is going to capture Simon, or that Simon is going to enter doom. This is the same person that told all of you.
He is very bitter. Very, very bitter. Unfortunately, I don't know what his anger is all about. Hey, my people, you know our information minister is addressing the video of Vam Vam Vam. These are all our achievements here on our website. This is the lawmaker with APM. Let him show us himself or Emma or any one of them, Ruby, or any one of them, or Ngozi with this man. I hope you people are seeing his picture. Yes, this very man. He is the Ted Cruz, the almighty Ted Cruz, that made sure that Nigeria was made country of particular concern. You all know what it is. That is the opening of that side. When you are made a country of particular concern, the next thing that follows is sanction. So any more mistake that Nigeria will make now, they will be sanctioned. You can see that we woke America up to talk to Nigerians. And Nigeria is complying now. Why? Because they know that anything from them, they will be sanctioned. Because a rep of West Virginia, Riley Moore, he said that they did what they did with cooperation of Nigeria government, even though Asare Dokubo and the rest of them are there yapping that their nation, foreign, sovereign or foreign nation, that they have right not to be violated. Even Asare said that those terrorists are his Muslim brothers. As if Asare is okwefu ndi ojii aya. That America is killing their Muslim brothers. So these people that are terrorizing people, you sent them to kill innocent civilians. You don't want them to be killed. Now, Gumi is running helter-skelter. Ọ bụrụgodu na ọsọsọ ife a ka jere pụtara na his platform na-ekwu, people will still listen to him. But no, 2025, oh, from June, July, August till December, e bịa na January 2026, you are still castigating wrong people. Wrong people. Because you are looking for people to come to your platform and listen to nonsense. You are disgracing yourself.
Kenkere, use Elias, use Moran Global Strategies, use Attorney Dabiri, use all BRGIA officials to destroy Biafra, because he has found out that he is nowhere near anything useful to Biafra. So throughout 2025, the only job that was given to them was to attack BRGI, every sources and resources of BRGI. That was the only duty that they gave to them. So in 2026, I can see that they are very shameless. They have started again. But somebody should ask them. Anywhere you see them doing the program, both this one, both Adandi Uchuo and the rest of them, go to the comment section and ask them, what did you people show or achieve for 2025 from whatever BRGI has put on the table? Is that not too much foolishness? Use for his program because he has nothing to do.
2nd December 2024, BRGI has kept the momentum in the political, diplomatic, and international relations. BRGI has also kept on the momentum with the Defense Department of Biafran people in Biafra land under the command of General Igwe Butuza. In the middle of 2025, BRGI visited Finland embassy in US to protest against the detention of PM Simon Ekpa while the Finland embassy officials, on seeing the arrival protest of BRJ, shut down the embassy indefinitely. And everyone said they are closed now in the embassy because they felt threatened by the voices of Biafran'S that stormed their embassy. BRJ APM has continued diplomacy in Washington, D.C. since January in attendance of President Donald Trump's official inauguration on congressional invitation to the BRJIE. BRJ in late July submitted a first ever historic U.S. congressional testimony to the U.S. Congress, which is vicious to everyone on the U.S. Congress website, calling for sanctions on Nigeria and Finland because of kidnapping of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, taking part in imprisonment of Mazi Monekba, taking part and supervise pays Islamic jihadist terrorists that carries out Christian genocide for over 25 years now. Religious persecution was a key word to the US government. Nigeria has gotten the result of our work. BRJ also submitted a proposal to the US government for political support, offering military bases to be able to eliminate the entire Islamic jihadist terrorists, which will in turn become imminent threat to the America tomorrow and to the entire world. All these documents are available on the US Congress website and FARA at your own disposal. On the 18th September 2025 was the historic day where Biafran'S were granted the first ever historic opportunity in the US Congress for the first ever congressional briefing on Biafra, which lasted for over 1 hour 45 minutes in US Capitol Hill. It was opportunity for a live congressional testimony against Nigeria, for Biafra, for our leaders in prison, for Biafra recognitions, for Biafra restoration, for the Christian genocide, religious persecution, and more stringent measures against Nigeria. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was sentenced to death and life imprisonment on November 20, 2025. And on same day, US lawmakers, educated by the BRJ APM and lobbyists and attorney, apprehended Nigeria live in the worldwide US congressional hearing that was ongoing. The hardworking of BRJ speaks. First ever spoken about Biafra leaders and Biafra in the US Congress floor. Our result and demands to US government are coming out gradually. Nigeria sanctions, CPC designation, and now bombing on Nigerian terrorists inside Nigerian soil. First ever credibility damage to Nigeria internationally. BRGIE has within 1 year done the following to Nigeria. In our caption, we say credibility damage, international pressure on their military formations and on Nigerian government, political and diplomatic isolations. BRGI has successfully weaponized U.S. foreign policies apparatus against Nigeria, and more are to come. We salute all Biafrans, and we thank you all for making it possible in 2025. In 2026, just like our lobbies have said, you will do more and achieve more, and Nigeria will be on their knees. Thank you very much. Honorable, to you, sir.
Yes, Biafrans, what our information minister did there was to enumerate all the achievements that Breji have made. And those breakaways, you know, when you break away from somebody, it means you disagree to agree, and you will go your way because you know you can do better without that person. So we are waiting for them to come and showcase their own achievement. Come and show us their own achievement. And I can tell you clearly that these people they don't tell PM or Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu of all these achievements because they don't want to make you look good before them. They will go there and look for one lies and tell them. Unfortunately, we are not going to be taking any command or orders from them according to what PM said. during the time of Onyendu that we are not going to be taking orders from Onyendu for his own sanity and for his own benefit and the interest of his case. We are not going to do the same to PM. So he is going to be there without us feeding him with any information or taking any orders from him, because he laid down that rule. And we love him so much that we are going to comply with that rule. Let nobody think that they will pressure Breji into accepting to take anything from PM. No, it will not happen. It will not happen. Not at all. It will not. Because it does not promote anything in what we are doing. It does not push forward anything we are doing. All we need now, 2 or 3 things. Number one is unity. When you are united, you achieve more. Number two is donation on this website at the foot of this studio, www.biafrarepublicgovernment.org. That's what we need. And to look after our security men in homeland and our lobbyists that is getting us our diplomatic and political matters. They are the ones dealing with it. In life, you cannot do everything. You delegate. And most of the time, anyone you are delegating to requires funding. Yes, when you are in business, you either structure your business in such a way that it will be yielding profit and benefit for you. But those you will use to do it, they will be on salary. And the month cannot end. And you will tell them, oh, please give me another month. How do they pay their own rent? How do they live their own lives? Ndewo, my brother. Ndewo, my brother. These 3 things are the basic thing we need now. We don't need disunity or ndị ọnụ basket mouth. No. Or distraction. No. But if you distract us too much, you will be taken to court to go and answer question. This time around, it will not be like Ngozi or Abufulani's case. No, 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 no. This regime is the regime in Biafra, government in exile, that if you mess up and disturb us too much, you will be picked up. What we need now is to come together, united, and fight for our own freedom. You have seen Gumi is united with his brothers and fighting to Fulanize the whole country. And we are saying no to that. We are not going to go into conventional war. No. This time around is guerrilla warfare. Ndị be anyị anyị adịrọ fizi. Amakwa m na fa na-egbu anyị. Be anyị adịrọ fizi. Ka iwe ma na Chukwu okike abịa ma keluda Biafra land. No, Chukwu nwe elu uche. Oh, Chukwu na-afụ tomorrow. He owns this world. Ya ka o ji wee kee anyị etu anyị si dị. You can't navigate. No navigation. They live in vast land, and that vast land is killing them. Yeah, and they take your order because PM has laid that rule down. Us is not taking orders. Now they take your order. I can replay it. That's what he said. That I may take your order from Onyendu because none on him. It will jeopardize his case. It will mess his mental state up. We can't take it. So onye na-eme cho should go back to his room or go and hug transformer, because we will not do that for anybody. We will not. Onye si na ya amaro ka esi eme anything, then get out. Get out and allow us to do what we know how to do best, and that is fighting for our freedom. We cannot leave these Fulanis to take over our land. No, my people. Oma walk. Nkoli Nwansuka si no walk kogo. Oma walk. We are not going to take any order from PM. He lays the rule down. I'm just searching for it. You know, I'm just searching for it. Konu fuebo kulie, word to word. He never missed any word. You know, us in anya may take order from onye ndu no n'ime. That, yeah, let me play it again. Now that we have so many Biafrans.
From DSS dungeon, from Nigerian prison.
Order. No order from DSS dungeon. The reason for us not taking order anymore from the DSS dungeon is to...
Same way you listen to that message from the beginning. We are not taking orders from DSS dungeon, from Nigerian prison. We are not taking order from Finland prison. The reason for that is to protect those our leaders, to protect Mazinam Nekaran from prison, to protect Mazisa Iponeba from prison. So any order that is coming out from prison now, from Finland and from Nigeria, from these leaders, we are not taking that order because it is for their own good. They can't be in prison and be leading people that are here and be giving orders. Because if we use what they are saying to do anything, it will implicate them and they will not come out again forever. They will be dead and gone inside prison because everything we will use their name to do will implicate them. So we are not taking orders from them in prison.
We've got our leader. We want our leader to be safe. We want to exonerate our leader from anything that Biafran'S will be doing for his own best interest. So
anything that we shall be doing going forward in 2025, 2026, 2027, or till Biafra comes, as far as our leaders are in prison, we will not tag their name. We will not put that they are the one giving the order, or they said this, or they directed this. It is for their own good. It is to keep them away, because if we put their names, it will be used against them. So for all of you that are using our leaders' name, Simon Ekpa name, Mazinam Dekano name, and then you say he is giving order, he's telling you to come and do this, telling you to come and do this, desist from it. And all of you that are trying to follow that a message that Emma and the rest of them are former are sending to you, you are digging the graves of our leaders that are in prison. Stop it, because you're going to implicate them the more. Somebody cannot be in prison and be the one giving you orders here.
any actions that Biafra people will be taking in Biafra land, you don't attach Mazinam Dekano to it.
Any action that Biafrans will be taking, BRGIO, Biafra Defense Forces, or Biafrans in the homeland, or any Biafran taken for Biafran quest, don't attach Mazin Simon Ekpa name to it or Mazinam Dekano. Don't tag their name to implicate them.
Any action that Biafrans will be taking in Biafra land for the freedom of Biafra, the freedom of Mazinam Dekano, and freedom of all prisoners of conscience, you don't bring Mazinam Dekano to it.
You have heard it. My people, you have all heard it. You see, in this struggle, we are not here to please anyone. We have fought 1967 to 1970, and the fight has never ended. So if anyone thinks that they will come to play the game of chess with our mind, you will go for it. Do not undermine what our APM can do to you. This is not the time again. From this time on, nobody is going to give heed to who you are before taking you to court. And nobody will tell us again, oh, go and bring this person's name out of court and we will listen to you. So you all better be careful. You all better be careful. We are human beings. We are not toys. We have feelings. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Those of you who think that, oh, I can do it, and maybe PM will say, let us, Biafrans have crossed a line. Right now, after playing this voice of PM's rule, from now onwards, this January, till we get Biafra, till we are recognized, if you think you are too crazy, come and start again, and you will be dealt with. You will be dealt with because you are delaying us. Somebody like me, I don't want to die without seeing Biafra. And I don't want to die knowing that my children will continue to fight. A fight that they don't know how it will end. And you will be here, bad mouthing people who are working freely for you because you are not doing anything. You are not doing anything. Our information minister has just um, enumerated all the achievement of Breji 2025 when Ngozi started in January, just like this month, January 2024. We came back from Finland, she started. Or January 2025, she started. And look at where we are. We would have gone past this. So if you are not going to respect yourself, stay away from us. Stay away from us. We are serious. Dead serious. Dead serious. We lost our brothers. I lost my own elder brother as a child. He was not up to 15 years when he was conscripted into army. And I was crying with him, holding hands with that my brother. Do you people know that today, according to our tradition, today they are burying that my brother? Just the traditional way of burying him. Today, 7th of January 2026. And on the 10th will be the real day of blowing, shooting guns and doing everything. And the people will come with dance and music because he has been coming, disturbing that we left him unmourned. I'm not lying to you. Let me remove my glasses. My brother that died in 1968 when he was captured in Umunze, they buried him today. They sent me the video, everything. Then people will be crying for their lost ones. And you will be here messing up as if we are here to celebrate a kind of a new year or Fola. Or you are doing chieftaincy title celebration. No, we are here for the blood of our brothers that have died in the hands of Fulani. And this Fulani has never shown you any sign of weakness. Why should a Biafran just sit there to castigate his own brother for no reason? Because you are bitter inside of you. Bitter for what? You are not behaving well. That's why you were excommunicated. You are not behaving well. So go and set yourself and ask yourself, what am I doing? What am I supposed to do? To please the mind of our dead soldiers, both men and women. And you are here playing jokes with people's mind, just like Obi is doing in Biafra land. Obi, time is coming when aga doga kanon because amaro mi fe name Obi. I don't know what is wrong with some of you. I don't know.
The international community needed to be educated. That is what Michael Rubin said while we were in U.S. congressional briefing. He said The Biafran Republic government in Israel need to continue to engage the US lawmakers and educate them the more about what they need to know about Nigeria, so that when it's time to strike and take decisive measures against them, they will know what exactly to do to them. So we appreciate all Biafrans that have been making effort. Please support the town hall, support our end of the year annual report, support APN speech, support Mazi Elia's speech as we move on so that we can wrap up. One, it's been a wonderful year with your good works and energy, consistency, resilience, and sacrifices. We don't know how to thank you all enough, but in one word, may the God of Biafra with you all.
Okay.
BRJE, Okenkere, Elias, and Attorney Dabiri, and the Sonny that you call names, and all the wonderful Biafrans that are donating their hard-earned money to support what we are doing have achieved in 2025. Now, for those of you that your work has been only to open your programs to castigate and destroy the names of these wonderful people doing all these things in BRJ, where is your shame? Where is your face? Has Doc eaten all the smelling thing on your face that you don't have shame again? You even have the boldness to be opening your mouth, to be talking while you are not even supposed to continue to talk again. Because it is only fools that will listen to you people from the beginning of 2025 to 2026 January. Nothing to show, no report card, no achievement, and nothing whatsoever to explain and say, this is what you have achieved from this time to this time. This is what you have put on the table from this time to this time. This is how far you have moved. This is the progress you have made. What have you people done?
This is what I have been saying that I beg your pardon. This is what I said earlier on, and I will continue to say it. That is still the chain going on, link down, chain of neocolonialism. They are kept in our midst to be checkmating what we are doing and report to them, and they will be paying them money. Because I don't see why any Biafran, any person who genuinely want Biafra to come would want to be here doing content creating with your own people's blood. Ọ bụrụ na unu ma afụfụ people na-ata n'ụlọ, ife ndị mmadụ na-agabiga n'ụlọ, unu fụ ebe ndị mmadụ bute rice, people eju. Osinia bute rice for his community. Even people from another community, they will come and join because they are hungry. Some are selling their own children to feed. This is what the Fulanis, who are being used by Oyibo to cage all of you down while they are busy taking your oil and gas to better their own country. They said it. I read it from one guy, Oyibo guy, in my TikTok. He said there that we Africans, we want to show that we have arrived, that they will deal with us, that we can never be free from them. He said it openly. So, Vavavam and his group, all of them, and Ngozi, they are still a very good tool in the hands of the colonial masters. This is how they operate, no other way. Using your own brothers to fight you. We know that they are the ones. But like Judas, any one of you that now, from now on, is dictated, you will die like Judas. If you come to us without correcting yourself. You will go down by correction, because we are not here in clear eyes. I want Biafra to come like the way Somaliland has come. Soon, immediately. If you look at me, you will know that I'm not a spring chicken or nwabobia. No, 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 no. I try to make myself look good, to support my people, for them to get what we want. We are not here to show that you can speak English or you can use Igbo to insult anybody like Adan Diocho. No, we are here for a reason. Ego ni na na-enye unu na-eli o ego ọbara. It's blood money. It's blood money. Then, if you don't know what to do, another advice, get out and go and rest. Leave the place and go and have your peace. We are tired of hearing, okay, carry this, okay, carry that. Simon this, Simon that. Onyendu did this, Onyendu said that. Information minister did this, he did that. Elias this, Elias that. This is not what we are here for. This is not what we are here for. We are here for serious something that touches and concerns human blood, human life. Fulani eros to madu. So what do you think that they care about you? Fulani no under slavery. Ndio chane yuzufa when facho. That's why they keep supporting them. And they now gwande ba yonwe gonyangwa. Osi ewo na kamadro kwa nife Biafra na ndi Britain na ame kwekwa. Ifa konyangwa gwalm mwe nebie nechase I'm sorry for you. I'm sorry for you for saying that. Oge ndị obodo a na-anụ agha with Hitler, Queen bụ nwatakịrị. Also ndị amị ndị befa wee na-anụ ọgụ. Ebim na befa, so what? Febiro na banya. You have to be daring to get what you want. Because onye jụrụ na ịma apụ na begi more poor from the union, evil union of amalgamation, 1914. O nwere ife onye anwa na-elite from you. Ọ bụ na inwe brain, you just put your head down and search to know what is this that is making this person not letting me go. O nwere ife on again, and onye oje again ye bụ Fulani. And you are here just whenever you want to talk, obulu your brothers, obulu your sisters, obulu onya. No achievement throughout last year. Then iwelu January, bido gossip. My people, I'm not there for gossip. I will always showcase important things, to you people. Like yesterday, American aircraft landed in Abuja. Yesterday, 6th. Obutelu bomb. Gwa Nigeria government welu na-eje tugbusie ndị terrorists. If they will do it, that they said we are watching. I would have brought that video here, but there's a way I do some of these things. There are some videos I don't bring in based on how it is. The person below that aircraft is Oburonyo Tuani. So I just saw it, read the news, but I said, no, I'm not going to bring it because of the person reporting. All of them on their pages, Facebook, YouTube, financial monetization. So I didn't bring it. It's an information. And a way forward. So that Kimalu ni ifanyi nwa na-eme na ọ na-enwe isi. Maka no anyị nwa kpọrọ ndị America. una funugo ka America bịa n'Africa na-achọ onye fa ga-edefend akụkọ ọ anyị nwa breji. So faji nwayọ as they are watching ndị Nigeria, they told Nigeria government, we are watching you. Etu akafa sikwa watch anyị kafa malụ ka isi anụ ọgụ a ọgụ nwere onwe anyị. Because to recognize you, let me tell you people what recognition means. Somebody who is going to recognize you is like going to where they are doing auction. An auctioneer is not going to waste his money on something that will not benefit them. They have to know need a powerful country before they will recognize you, because they are coming to invest in you. Just know it. That is what it is. So, onwere onye ga-ekuni ozugbo bịa recognize gị mba. And the fact that na anyị nwe our land intact before Fabia recognize anyị. And onwere otu ọzọ fa ga-esi nyelu gị aka abụrụ ife afa na-eweji war against ndị Nigeria. Ka m gwazie unu nke bụ eziokwu. Ọ bụrụ onye kwuo eziokwu nne ya nwụọ, nne m anwụgo, so m ga-ekwu eziokwu. Fe nwere ike ikuni ozugbo jọmpụrụ bịa recognize ya. They will want to see that Nibo a powerful nation that they are going to invest in. Because if they recognize you now, fe bunye begi ngwa agha, fa bịa kuzibelu unu, train benda ami unu, lụọ army base na your place to support you in any emergency. Or ife recognition bụ. And ọ bụrụ ndị a na-agbara ya egbe n'ụlọ ga-eweta Biafra mba. Ife fa na-eme bụ security. Ndị ga-ewetelu unu Biafra bụ your lobbyist and yourself. That's why we are asking you to donate. Because this lobbyists, Fabro charitable organization, they are not doing charity for us. And akwụfọ ụgwọ. And monthly. Ọ bụrụ ụgwọ ị ga-asịfa chelu mgbe Biafra bịa anya kwụọ gị ụgwọ. No, you pay them on monthly basis. Ndị a na-agba egbe n'ụlọ fa need logistics. Your APM, even PM, onwere onye a na-akwụ ụgwọ. Adakwu APM ụgwọ. Ife niile ọ na-emela anyị, ọ na-eme on voluntary basis. Our information minister onwere onye na-akwụ ya ụgwọ. Mụnwa onwere onye na-akwụ m. Ndị media niile onwere onye na-akwụ anyị ụgwọ. Somebody said to me, oh, I thought they are paying you. Paying me for what? Fakwugodu m ụgwọ mụnwa ama na maka I see it as ego ọbala. And ọbala nwanne m nwoke dị n'ime. I cannot take. Anytime my computer na-emebi, mụnwa na-esave kwa ego jego a new one. Mana ụfọdụ na-eje ana APM ego. Adandi uchu, that laptop on a use all APM agolie ya. Shameless people. Even vam. Okwasi unu na APM na-esiteri ego. Nwoke na ana nwoke ibi ego. Ọ bụ onye tosiri iso iwe na azọ Biafra. Shame. Ndewo Max. Thank you so much for joining us. If you are in this Biafra struggle and you do not want Biafra to come, shame on you. So that you will continue to use your platform to make money from Facebook and YouTube. Shame on you. None of my pages, I have 3. X, Facebook, YouTube. Onwero nke na-enye m half a dime. And adamaju. Not that I'm a rich woman, no, I'm not. But because oburo my priority. I cannot prioritize monetizing my page. Will you not condemn Biafra? It's a shame that now some of us amaro why we are here. Obala umunna anyị na akwafu. Obala human beings na akwafu. Men are in the bush. Since onye ndu create ESN. Faka no na that bush we look at today. This butuzo onye ndu kpotalia. And he's still there till tomorrow. Then he be aba ina ako eri ikwuru gane ni ikwuru ganane. APM sikwa ga APM asoro gị. Oh, if I kafa megidelo juku during the war. My in-law bia for my father. Or na call papa. What is going on? ọ na-akọli ya ife a na-eme Ojukwu sabotage ma Zik o ma Jim Nwobodo ma Achụzie ma ife ajụna fa niile ma Okeke nke Ọka onye isi ndị polisi then they sabotaged Ojukwu so much that in the end Ojukwu lost the war. Fe bidokwu ya waziri ka bịa bido nke amammomi nụrụ ife ọ na-eme ka ego ka ọ na-achụ ekwere anị ya nkwa ka enye ya ego o were jee lụọ họtel nọdụ na-akọzi akụkọ. Kịta onye enyere ego enye gọvanọs fe enye ndị ọraneze enye ada ndị ụchụ ada ndị ụchụ enyebinye vam fe were ya na-agba ya mgbe okpuru. Shame on you people. Ifele megbukwa unu.
People are idiots. That is why you can bring every message from Finland prison. You say Simon Ekpa say you should come and test on it. Mazes Nnamdi Kanu say you should come and test on it. You can bring all the message in this world. I know how to respond to all of you. Because it is not a man in chains that should be working to release himself. It is not a man in chain that should be working to release the people that are already free. It is those that are free that should be working to release the man that is in chains. It is not the man in chain that should be giving order from prison to free you that is walking freely in the street. It is you that is walking freely in the street that needs to think of what to do. The lawmakers to engage. The leaders of the world to engage. The kind of political, diplomatic, and international engagement and discussions you need to do on the table to interfere on the release of the men and women that are in prison. It is not the other way around. It is our duty. It is our duty to engage everybody that we have to engage. It is our duty to engage international communities. It is our duty to engage the lawmakers of America and anywhere that we can for them to place more sanctions, more stringent measures, more high tariffs on Nigeria. What we do is that we use one stone to kill many birds. Our own as BRGIE, our top priority is not only to focus on the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Mazi Simon Ekpa, because we understand the reason why they were in prison. They were in prison so that we will go into that resolve of abandoning the going forward of Biafra, of abandoning BDF, of abandoning our political and diplomatic engagement to move forward so that we will only focus on release Simon Ekpa alone, release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu alone. Then when they ask you, what is your way forward? You will say, oh, when you release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Mazi Simon Ekpa, they will come and continue. So if they are in prison for the next 10 years, all of you will sit down and wait for them. That is the mentality of an idiot. So for those of you that are in that school of thought of that idiosyncrasy, go and get a cup of palm wine, drink, and then ask Chukwu Okike Abiyama to deliver you because you are under a curse. Your brain is not working. You need deliverance, and it is rapid deliverance. The BRGIA of today, we don't take orders or instructions or act on the ordinances of our leaders in prison. We are the one to decide how to engage whoever we have to engage, whatever we have to do outside here to metamorphose their release. It is what we do here. It is how we engage the lawmakers in America and everywhere. Let me say something. Where America leads and what they say, others follow because they are the world power. That is why some of you see that our legs are so fixated in Washington, D.C. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu or Mazi Monekpa was in prison, many of you wrote me messages. Emma and Choma and all these their groups, they say we should abandon Washington, D.C., America, that we should go to Russia. These are people that claim to have had something in their brains. Then I understood that they are all null. There is one person that sent me a message this night and said he thought I was a human being. That person said he thought I was a human being, but now he see that I am a monster.
Or a ghost. Not just monster. He has seen that you are a ghost. Ewu.
That I am a notorious criminal. And then he said, Tufiakwa. I said, yes. You can call me all manners of names, but I am not someone that see tempest and then start running anyhow. We have seen worse of those things while we were handling the barrel of guns. Some of you are just babies. So we leave it there. You need to use your brain to reason and think. You don't go by emotions. You don't go by IESA. Use your brain to think and know what to do. So all of you that were telling me and tracking us, tracking my APM, I don't know, Emma, all of them, they say they want. One of the reasons why you see that they don't agree with us is because they say they want to go to Russia. We say, okay, go to your Russia now, leave us alone. They say they don't believe in America. These are people that follow established BRGIU. They follow inaugurate the office, the headquarters of BRGIE in Washington, D.C. But when Mazi Simon Ekpa was now in prison, they opened their mouth and said they don't believe in America. But yet, they are living in America. Chioma is living in America. All of them are living in America. They said they don't even need us to be using our lobbies again. We should stop paying lobbies and stop using lobbies. That they can get their voice to the lawmakers without lobbies. They don't need lobbies. I am asking them, what have they achieved without lobbies throughout 2025? What have they achieved without lobbies? What have they been able to show and put on the table without lobbies in the entire 2025? It is a very big shame. Listen very well, oh, so that this time, when you want to get the message, you get it well. We are not taking orders and instruction and guidance on any decision that we are making going forward from our leaders in prison. We don't want to indict them. We don't want to put them in more problems. What we do now, we take our responsibilities. As I am here now, what we do now, hold me for it. Don't go and hold my leaders and compile or compound his case with what I am doing. Because you heard me make an announcement and say, Simon Ekpa say we should do like this. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say we should. No. Use the one that I am doing for my own. If you carry me, go prison, fine. But don't use what I am saying to go and join with what Mazi Simon is already suffering in prison. Because I came and said he is the one that said I should do like this. No. Or what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is already passing through because I came and said he's the one that told me to do this. No. Take me with my own word. We have brain. Our brains are not dead. Our cells in our brains are not dead. It is working. It's only fools. It is only idiots that their brains will not be working and they are walking freely in the street. They are going to work every day. They can take care of their families. They make salaries. Then they prefer that it is a man that is in prison that will be the one to lead them from prison, that will reason for them. A man who does not have freedom, a man who is looking the four walls of the prison, is not the one that should be giving them instructions. Take the message very well, oh. We are not taking orders or instruction from Finland prison or Nigerian prison. 2026, we have to move with speed, and we are calling on everybody. Our arms are wide open. Keep your ego and pride aside. Forget whatever error that you have committed. Forget whichever way that you were bamboozled or you were insulted. Forget whichever way that I have insulted you. Forget whichever way or whatever error that you committed, whether knowingly or unknowingly. If you were suspended from Biafra government, and you know you are a Biafra and you want to come back and support your Biafra now, come back and support your Biafra. Listen very well, oh. Come back and support your Biafra. Don't come back to support Sonny. Don't come back to support Nkere. Don't come back to support Simon. Don't come back to support Nnamdi Kanu. Come back and support your Biafra with your Gemma, your sweat, and everything that you have. When you put Biafra first, you will see that there is nobody or anything that can stop you from supporting your Biafra, even if Sonny get angry with you or you get angry with Sonny, or you are suspended from BRJ tomorrow because of misconduct. If you put Biafra first, that suspension will just be like flour. You will count it nonsense. But what will be important in your ear will be Biafra, because you put Biafra first. Don't put the position that you will be given to act in serving Biafra now. Put Biafra first of how much and what I can contribute and bring to the table. Forget any way or anyhow that you have been wrong. Oh, and I am pleading all of you now, because this window will be closed later. All the groups, one is a group, Avid group, Ambassador group, Rising Sun group, whatever group you call yourself, Mbogong Parawa Ibibio, Mbogong Parawa Calabar, Mbogong Parawa Fake, the Calabari people, the Ikere people, everything, any name you know you are calling yourself or any nickname. Keep your ego and your ethnocentrism or ethnocentric character or habit. Keep it somewhere. Come down from your high horse. Come and support your Biafra. It is not Sonny Biafra. It is not Nnamdi Kanu Biafra. It is not Simon Biafra. It is not Nkere Biafra. It is your Biafra. It is not Butuzo Biafra. It is your Biafra. If Butuzo and their men decided to leave Biafra land, the battlefield today, and open that gate where terrorists are supposed to come in, where they are stopping them, they will come and slaughter all of you. All of you that are busy showcasing your big, big cars and houses, riches and money in the bank, Fulani terrorists will enter and slaughter all of you. So you need Butuzo and the volunteer army. But
Yes, Biafran'S. Anyị ekwugo okwu a ka ọ ga-adị mma. 3 o'clock akụgo now. Aga m arapụ unu, ụmụnne m na ụmụnna m, ka Chineke mezie okwu a. Onye ọbụla make sure na ife ọ na-eme ziri ezi.
Biafra independence and Biafra recognition. When we submitted a deal to the US government for political support, did our leaders in prison tell us to do that in their favor? Did they know that we are working for their own favor to release them? So you see, it is only a dead brain that will wait for the leader that is in chains to now be the one to think of what to tell you to come and do, so that you can now come and get him or her out of prison. It is only dead brains that go by such. I salute all Biafrans. And before we bring this program down, we're supposed to have had
open line for people to call in, but time is not going to permit
This finance team.
because of my very location and time now. So I'm going to play this last video, and then I leave it for thought. It'll be a food for thought. On the screen, you see a video, and then you see Adao, you see Adandiochu, you see the generational illiterate. Vam, vam, vam. And then it is written there that CRC, BGC, the group of Emma now accuses of Adao of chopping money. They say, how can you say it is only 350,000 naira or 350,000 AJ that was raised in your fundraiser? That she told them that it's 350,000 AJ that was raised in their fundraiser. That they should stop sending such money to Biafrans in the homeland. And that they send this 350,000 AJ to Biafrans in the homeland. Biafrans in the homeland rejected the money. They return it back to her, return it back to Emma, return it back to them, and say they should take their cost money. That is not the money they use to fight war in Biafra land and to fight for the defense of Biafra land. That is not the kind of money that is used to stop the Boko Haram terrorists from kidnapping over 300 people or killing or turning Biafra land into the killing field. That is not the kind of money you can use to feed while there is rain and sun and you are in the bushes sacrificing your life for Biafra to be. So they say, Mama Onowu, you must come and do what? They say you must come and do account. But listen to the video first.
So, but within car, I were this finance team. Honorable Dr. Ruby Nadi, na don't know who, na Ghana manage. I will signatories here. So na egwa ni na unu na eweta. Aga na afia, oga di well accounted for. So bikonu, rotanu ifa na-ekwu. Unu ekwe na ka onye ọbụla lafue unu biko. Ife melie bụ na rotakwanu na ọpụ ikwelu osu ekwensu kwelu osu, and also ọbụ na ya account of ego ọfụma ịmana country anyị nọ na ya will come against us. So but within car I wear this finance.
Now, please, when you people are looking for her, she said she and Ruby Nadi, they are in the accounts team. They are the account ministers or finance ministers. Please, don't only drag Adao, drag Ruby Nadi also. Let the two of them come and give you people the account. Because this is the nonsense video that they did when they started the attack in June or July or thereabout. And they were writing all sorts of nonsense. They do this, they do that. We just look at them, they laugh. Throughout 2025, what result have they shown? Now they say, I don't know who you chop 350K. 350K that only one person would donate.
Oh, Biafran'S, why are you making yourself, some of you making yourself caricature? Chineke, Chineke. Let Biafran'S be the judge. My people, I will love you and leave you here. Thank you all for coming, all your contribution. Click on the like button, share this message and let it go viral. Some of you are here, but I still send you the message on my phone. I still send it to you so that you will share it. You can also share it from here. Thank you, people. Amarozim what to say. But Biafrans, whatever the case may be, Go to our website. It is here. This is our website. Go here. You will see here. Look at it. This icon, the moment you come to this website, you will see the icon, donate, and you will click on it. The steps is just like ABC. If ụmụaka na-eme, you just donate. You just donate. So, Biafrans, I will love you and leave you. And I say, all hail Biafra, peace, progress, unity, and equity. I will see you another day if God permits. Onye ndị ilo gbara gburugburu na-eche ndụ ya nche mgbe niile. Ụmụ Biafra, unu alarụkwa n'ụla. God be with you all and bless you all. Thank you and bye-bye from here. I love you all for listening. Try and work with what you have heard, which you think will help progress this freedom fight.